Welcome to PBKC Streaming Live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
All right, everybody, good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for joining us here on our live stream, coming to you live from PBKC right here in downtown West Palm Beach, Florida. Well, not downtown, but on 1212 Congress Avenue, located conveniently across the street from Palm Beach International Airport. I'm Matt Fagan, and joining me, as always, is the indomitable Brian G.
Thank you very much, Matt. What a wonderful day today.
Oh, yeah, bright, sunny. I mean, just look at this. I mean,
Gorgeous,
you know,
gorgeous.
yeah. Where else would you want to play poker? So,
right here.
We're bringing you today our big Thursday cash game, and we're into our first hand already, so let's get right into it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to see some action today.
Oh, this is a big action game. Florida Mountain Man already jumping in the chat saying, howdy, boys.
Hey, what's going on, Florida Mountain Man? Good to see you or hear from you. Yeah, so right off the bat, we got a 9-7, a Queen Jack, and a 5-7 in the hand. And it looks like the 9-7's taking the lead.
Mm-hmm. Nick calls pretty quick. He's got himself a nice heart draw there.
Yes, he does. And now he picked up even more outs.
Pick up with the straight draw, the 6.
That's what happens, though, when you see another card. You know, sometimes it helps, sometimes it hurts.
Fold'em 219 jumping in saying, good afternoon.
What's going on? Welcome.
It is a good afternoon.
Beautiful, beautiful Thursday afternoon. Great day to watch some poker.
Indeed. Cash game brings lots of action and consequently sometimes a lot of pain.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hope everybody tuned in for our classic that we had. I mean, tons of action going on there.
That was tons. Really something. Great events.
A lot of money, guarantees met, exceeded.
And that's the great thing about PBKC Classics is there's always another one next season.
That's right.
So stay tuned. We'll have more information on that.
Yep.
As the actual spring goes on.
Sure to crush them guarantees, too.
We had our spring classic technically still in the winter, so I wonder what they'll call this one.
Yeah.
If we have one in the actual spring.
Florida doesn't have so much season, so.
50 weeks of summer and 2 weeks of kind of fall, maybe a little bit. We'll talk about it.
I was cold, all right? I'm not going to lie.
Florida Mountain Man, he says, was at the poker party last Friday.
Oh,
and came in 13th. Was a lot of fun. Oh, congratulations.
All right, cool. Hopefully that
13th out of 103. That's pretty good.
Hopefully it'll put some couple of dollars in your pocket.
All right, Jason.
Ace Jack suited.
Yeah, play along with the AJ.
I like it. Roger. So it's pretty much the usual crew.
The usual suspects.
Yep. Yep.
I just watched that movie again the other day, so I kind of got it on the brain.
No,
the usual suspects right here for the Thursday cash game.
Yep.
If you've watched this show before, you're gonna see a lot of familiar faces. We got Linnell and Brandon and Jason, Walter, the train wreck.
Oh yeah. Seat 1.
I used to wonder if he was like mad at people calling him that, and I asked him about it. I said, "Would you rather refer to me your name?" And he's like, "No, train wreck. Train wreck
is just
good.
Fine." I'm not too familiar with Seat 1, although I have seen him play here at the PBKC for a while. I just haven't seen him in this game, per se. So the 7 out flops the Jack here.
Yep.
And
the diamond draw is dead, so it'll be a little easier for Jason to get away from this if he wants to.
He's gone.
He does. If he had one more diamond out there, I think he sticks around for one more bet.
Yep. Brandon doesn't want to show the out floppage here. No.
Yep.
Just keep it to himself.
Got to protect that information.
Yeah.
For 15 minutes.
I'll just keep that to myself.
Fold'em 219 subscribes to Tier 1 for 3 months.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Fold'em.
Awesome.
That's
There
really
you
helps
go.
us out. We appreciate it.
Likes and subscribes. That's what we love.
We just want you to like us. So please like us and subscribe. And tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your enemies, tell everybody.
Well, I'd like to say that the commentating helps also.
Yes.
You know, it brings life. To some of these
It's got to be
games.
fun. Gotta make it
yeah.
fun.
Oh, yeah.
Trainwreck with a train wreck of a hand, 10-3. Yeah, see you later.
Trainwreck already told me, he said he doesn't mind if I criticize his play today,
Yeah.
which we're going to find out if there's any criticism needed to be made.
He told me something different.
Yeah, he might. Hey, listen, he might play some perfect poker today, and I just
Right.
can't say anything.
You're right.
You know.
I think he's still mad at me for humming the Jeopardy tune when he took 2 minutes to make a decision. So
All right. Well,
he didn't like that one. So
he'll have to get over it.
he might still be mad at me for it.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Linnell with an ace
Yeah.
queen suited.
That's a nice hand.
Be
yeah.
aggressive.
I
Be
asked-
aggressive.
I asked Walter if he plans on playing more than 2 hands today, and I told him if he doesn't, I'm getting on him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So he's already. Everybody's been fair warned.
Okay. So
You know, yeah.
I can just kick back and chill. It's
Right.
like I don't have to worry about anybody.
No.
Brian will come get you
Right.
if you step out of line.
That's
so.
right. I'm a gentleman, man. I let them know that I'm gonna, go after them if they do certain things.
Excuse me, dear sir. But if you step out of line,
Yeah.
I will have to smack you. No, don't smack me.
No, none of that. None of that. Just
Like
they
one of
might,
those glove slap things like
they
in
just
the movies.
they just might not be able to sleep tonight. Just
Okay.
tonight.
Just tonight.
They'll get over it.
And Linnell continuing to
Yeah,
show
the
the
queen.
aggression
Yep, the
with
queen
the best
hits.
hand.
So like a queen 5-5, I would have just loved to seen like Linnell, like early on.
Oh,
just,
that's
no, not that I want to see Linnell,
Right.
lose or anything. I love the.
you just want the pain.
You
Want the pain.
I love the drama.
It's not targeted. It's not against any
Never.
one person. It's
No,
just
I mean,
drama
look,
in general.
Marshall could do it. Anybody can do it. I love the drama.
Okay.
Yep. I'm sure we'll see some drama today, though.
You're too lucky for me, says blood. Whoa, that's a little
Just drama for now.
going
Just
right for the
drama, yeah.
throat.
Yeah, we're not
You're
looking
too lucky
for
for me.
violence. That's a little violent. That's a little violent this early.
Save it for the hockey game tonight.
You don't need any luck or anything, man. You guys are playing good.
Fold'em says go Hawks. Yeah,
No.
right to the airport after the game when y'all lose.
Ouch. So El Burrow's gonna look to flop a straight flush here.
All right. El Burro with the suited connectors.
He's gonna take it down.
Well, a 3.5
No,
or a 4x. Is that a 4x
no.
raise? But no.
Dieter's not letting it go.
Dieter's like, yeah, queen 10. That's
Yep, train wreck too.
all right, Fold'em. I had this talk with Tall Josh this morning, and no, that is a myth. Hockey players do not get drunk on South Beach before coming to play us. They get drunk on Las Olas.
Yeah.
South Beach is way too much a commute to Sunrise.
Too much traffic.
Yeah, Las Olas or Riverwalk.
Yep.
That's where they're at.
So El Burrow picks up a straight draw. Not that it's probably he thinks any good, but Dieter getting aggressive with his pair and his Broadway draw. Train wrecks out like a light.
Yep.
5-7, and yep, Dieter's gonna take it down.
Indeed, higher pair and
Yeah.
better draw.
I like it. So must be a little chilly up here, Matt, because we got hoods on and beanies.
Yeah, I don't
You
get
know?
it.
It's a little chilly. It must
Especially Jason. Jason's a bigger hockey guy than me, and he's
Yeah,
cold. I'm like,
right?
what?
Yeah. So
Fold'em asks, do I have good seats? I have the best seat in the house. I have the row of solitude. It is my own row, my own seat. No one can sit there ever. Our coworker Craig tried, and I told him what for.
He's working on his own stadium. Yeah.
Roger with a mystery hand, my favorite.
Raj is He's such a friendly guy,
He
Roger. I
is.
really like him.
Well, when he's looking at his cards, he's like in between the two boxes. I'm like, no, just put him in the box just real quick.
Yeah,
And then do that.
I'm not going to assume or try to assume what goes through his mind when he's looking at the cards, because he could get caught up a little bit in them. But,
Yeah.
you know.
And there's that tall Josh now jumping into the chat.
Hey there, Josh.
Yeah.
We should have a good one today.
Mm-hmm. Does he have, well, he's got suited connectors again, but diamonds this time.
Yeah, he's working on those suited connectors a lot. He's bound to hit it.
It's worth a modest raise. And
It is.
25 from 10 isn't not going to break anybody's bank.
All these cards are very similar in percentage-wise, 16, 27, 35, and 21. But now the 6-7 is looking pretty good with top pair and a straight draw, even though he's behind.
Yeah.
Slightly.
He's getting out kicked right now.
He is getting out kicked, but slightly. Look at that. 27-35. It's not much of a dog.
$90 bet.
Yeah.
That'll give him pause, I think, but I don't think it's going to chase him out. I think he calls.
El Burro should. Wow, he's going to fold it with that mannerism there. That's not technically.
Well, I said he was going to call. That's why that happened. He must have heard me like through time.
That's kind of weird to give up 6-7 on a 3-4-6 board, though.
Yeah,
honestly.
normally that's in his range most of the time.
But $90 into kind of a dry. He probably, I think he bet pot.
It was 90. No, it was a little more than pot because it was 235, but minus the 90, so 145 is about 2/3 of the pot.
Yeah, so it wasn't like he gave him value to make a gutter. And it's Walter, so you probably got to put Walter on aces or kings there.
And let me make sure I'm just not just talking smack about Roger just to talk smack. I'm watching him carefully. Okay, he is putting his cards in the box. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Maybe he just missed it last time. And
it could have been.
And I didn't catch it.
It's very well likely. I'm not going to put it past him. So not much here.
Yeah, 8-3, 5-4, King 6. King 6 has been the best one so far.
Yeah. There you go, Jay.
Jack 7, it's not much, but it's position.
But it's position.
And nobody's raising.
Right.
So.
And there's another Jack 7. I like the Jack 7 suited, just in general as a hand.
And diamonds.
Yeah. So now the Jason looks like he's
Jason's got a
ahead.
ton of outs.
Yeah, straight draw, flush draw. Think. So whoever wants to bet it would probably win it.
Well, you're too lucky for me. I can't say that for the whole
straight.
year.
Yeah.
It says Walter playing snug in 2022. I'm like, well, I don't know about the whole year, but a little bit today so far. But stay tuned. That can change.
Yeah. That can. So here we have.
There we go. There's the reason.
Jason is free rolling right now. That's what we like to call the free roll.
Yep, free roll into that flush. Let's see. The river card is no.
Faded. So it's
Pure
probably
poker.
check. No, Marshall's going to bet still with the
I was going to say, what? He'll try to make a move, but it's not going to work.
And he calls.
Snap
right?
calls.
Okay. Chop, chop.
Run, go,
Chop
get to the
it
chopper.
Okay.
So there's got to be one per show.
Was that was an imitation of somebody, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta get you a movie education.
Yeah.
Predator,
no.
1987. Really? I'm showing my age with some of these jokes.
I forget the comedian that actually he did Arnold Schwarzenegger like hysterical. He was a Spanish comedian, and
I was gonna say you're gonna have to narrow that down.
no, he's the comedian that makes fun of the. So in the middle of a movie, or like in the beginning of the movie, you know how you have like the guy that says, the opening to a movie.
Yeah, the previews.
He like introduces the previews. Coming soon, Friday.
Right. Oh, okay. The epic movie voice guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Starts
the
off everything
comedian.
with "In a world."
Exactly. That comedian isn't it? You know the comedian I'm talking about? By
I don't know his name. I do know, but I don't.
Okay.
I can't think of his name.
Okay, he's a Spanish dude.
Maybe the chat can help us out.
Yeah, he's pretty funny, and he does an Arnold thing where he's like, "Get down," or something like that. It's pretty funny.
Train wreck
Yeah.
with fours.
Yeah, we got fours, King Jack, Queen 10, and the 6-3 suited, which is funny. I like that.
But they're suited.
Yeah. You make a straight flush.
That's my favorite thing of the players to say. Like how, when they ask, how can you play that? And they was, but they were suited.
Right.
I love that. I write a book about being a poker dealer. That's what I'm going to call it. They were suited.
They were suited. That's funny. So we're going to a flop, right? Or not? Maybe not.
Yeah, 145 to go, or 145 more to call. Like, does Trainwreck like his pair enough to chase that big a raise? It is.
Oh.
It is a sizable raise.
Whoa.
Oh, he likes it so much.
Yeah.
He's shoving. I mean, me personally, I only like it enough to call, but you know, it's not my money. It's
I think he thinks that El Burro is
trying to make a move on him.
Full of it.
Says, I think you're just trying to put a move on me there. I see.
I mean, that's exactly what he's saying to El Burro. Wow.
Well, then he's going to put all of it. It's like, let's go.
Wow, these guys are like, there must be some history here because.
All right, here we go.
I don't see El Burro.
Fours and KJ.
Oh,
and the 4. Oh.
I don't see El Burro like making that call normally.
A deuce. Ace or 6 for the chop.
Ace or the 6.
Nope.
Oh, and the full house.
That would have been filthy.
And Trainwreck is going to double it up. I'll be honest with you, though. I like Trainwreck's.
They're running it twice.
Wow.
Okay, so it's another chop with a pair of jacks. El Burro's going to take the bottom board.
El Burro,
that's
a snap fold almost 99.9% of the time, guys. It really is. You know, you made the raise, the 3-bet, you know, to try to just take what was there. You felt like people were just limping with nothing. I get it. I like the play. But when you get jammed on with King Jack offsuit, after you just put in a 3-bet, it's time to let that. It's time to let that go. You know, I think you're going to lose money at the end of the day if you call those 4-bet jams.
But that's running it twice. That's life.
And again, maybe if you know that the guy's good, and that's another reason why I like to be understood in a cash game that I'm going to run it once. Running it twice doesn't just. It symbolizes that you're willing. Like a guy knows that he's going to run it twice with you, he's willing to get it in more than a guy that's going to run it once because he's like, oh man, I don't think my hand's good one time, you know. So big fan of the one time because it just represents and symbolizes also like you're not going to just suck out on me and I'm not going to give you like luck.
I also run it just once. It's just if I'm ahead, I'm giving my opponent more outs. And if I'm behind, I'm behind.
But how often
what
are
if
you
I
behind?
catch? What if I catch my suck out card?
And how often are you behind getting it in? To be honest, you're hard. You know, I mean, I don't know about you, but for me,
I'll run into the occasional higher pocket
pair. Of course you will. But that's a cooler.
And I'm behind, right?
You know, but the bottom line is that I know for myself, if I'm getting it all in, like there's a reason why I'm all in, and I'm probably ahead most of the time that I'm all in. So running it once is beneficial.
Yeah, they asked me, do you run twice? And I'm like, nope, never.
Yeah, especially if you're
here's
behind.
Dieter with 2 pair. He's been pretty quiet this game.
Luckily for Trainwreck, he didn't catch much.
Yeah.
And he could float 50 with ace, with 2 overs. He could float it. It depends on.
There's not a lot for him to catch with his hand.
No, but
flushes or straights are pretty much dead. He's drawn to a high card.
He floats it because he could put his opponent on ace 8, and be good there.
All right, turn card is a king.
So now he might shut it down because.
Yeah,
well, generally when a guy continues on the turn. Again.
Yeah, he's good most of the time. If he had just checked there, maybe Trainwreck can say, "Oh, okay, he's just trying to."
But Trainwreck, he might have brought his A game today. Trainwreck, he might be saying like, "You're not going to bully me," like, no.
Oh, you're never going to bully him.
Well, he didn't. There's a time where you can represent to the table that you're unbluffable.
Are you saying that there's a time to hold him and a time to fold him?
No, I'm saying there's a time.
And you have to know.
You can show the table that you are unbluffable.
I don't know. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, that's. some kind of song from somewhere.
You know, working here for 13 years, so I hear all kinds of songs they play on our sound system here. I have never once heard
that
Kenny
one?
Rogers, the Gambler. Not one time.
That's pretty hilarious. I don't know
You'd
if I
think
could
one
say the
time they
same.
would put it on as like a joke
Yeah.
or something, and then like
yeah.
never do it again.
Or we could make a compilation of like poker like music.
Just play the whole soundtrack to Maverick on loop.
I'm sure that there's enough movies out there to where we could put together a little. There we go, Ace King.
Yep, and he's going to use that AK.
Yeah, he is.
Try to have a good day.
I don't see any of these hands following through.
Four
Maybe
deuce,
Queen 9, possibly, but I don't think so. No, maybe Rod. Roger's going to see it.
You're too lucky for me. Is this last thing you want to hear walking into an 8-hour shift is that song?
That's probably true, too. It's usually the song you hear leaving, not
Right.
the song.
Like I said, if I heard it once and then I never heard it again, I would think it was funny. But if I heard it like once at like every 3 hours because the playlists are on loop, I'd be all like, yeah, somebody turn that off.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
Kinga's AK.
Yeah.
Ace 8 suited.
We're going to see some action.
These are action hands right here.
I know Nick, he likes to, get it in and stuff like if it Nick would have called like 40 with the Ace 8 of diamonds, but this is going to be interesting here.
Maybe he smells something in the water.
Let's see if Dieter decides to 4-bet.
Yeah, 40 to 225.
Oh, he just flatted.
Yeah,
That's trouble.
That's different.
Because if the king comes, the case king, which is known to do, you're in bad shape.
Here it is.
Nope,
it is an ace.
Wow. And see, here's another thing why flatting might have been bad, because if you jam all in, Linnell never folds kings.
No.
And now you get all that money. Now he's not going to get that money. Even though Linnell bet into kings, well, now he knows.
Yep.
Now he knows, there's an ace out there. It's a snap check on the turn. Snap check.
Linnell is drawing to one card.
Yeah. Look, snap check.
No. I think Dieter has to check behind.
He could if he really wanted to make money, but he really can't because there's a straight
not
draw.
He's not calling any bet. He could have bet $10, and Linnell's probably folding.
There's a straight draw and a flush draw, too. Wow, Linnell snap called.
Wow.
I mean, I guess he just doesn't put Dieter. He puts Dieter on a flush draw.
I'm shocked he made that call.
He puts Dieter on clubs. Look, he's putting him on clubs. Unfortunately for Linnell, though.
This can only end in tears.
Yeah, Dieter is not folding here. Snap call. Snap.
Folks, poker says, ouch.
Yeah. What's crazy is that, what's so funny is that Dieter actually thinks, like, could he have a, 5 or set of sixes here? But he's never folding, right. You're never going to fold here. Oh, now he raised. Wow.
Yeah.
So now he didn't even think about.
Yeah, that's over, what, a K?
Linnell's going to just have to, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And he's cringing inside right now.
I feel bad.
Yeah.
Just because,
Yeah, right now he's like the heat level on the inside of Linnell right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised he's going to drink water because it's just going to boil inside. Right now.
As hot as he might be right now, you got to think Elsa. You got to think Frozen. Let it go.
No, he has to let it go. He has to. There's never a time where somebody's bluffing this river right here. Never.
Let it go.
Not when somebody is led into you the whole way. There's no way. You have to have nuts. He doesn't even have the nuts, though, but he has strong enough hand. You got to. I know.
I know.
You're going to show?
It's a painful fold, but it's the right fold.
Did he just show the ace?
Oh,
he shows
did.
the ace and the king.
Ace king. That's because Dieter had an ace came on the board, and Nick folded ace 8. Was the other ace out?
Either way, was another ace.
He hit a 1 or a 2 outer either way.
Nick had ace 8, yes. Nick had ace 8.
Yeah, Nick had an ace.
I don't know if there was another ace.
Right.
And it could have been a 1 outer.
It's a 1 outer or a 2 outer.
Yeah.
He had to hit a card there.
Well, that's Linnell's, we all know Linnell's MO. It's rough. Poor guy, man. He could have kings. He gets destroyed ace king.
It's the only game in the whole world where you can do everything right and still get your head kicked in.
Yeah, that's my saying. That is my saying. You could do everything right and lose, and everything wrong and win.
Just throwing chips at pots and
that's the variance.
Walk out with stacks.
That's the variance. Yep. Somebody going to make Marshall stack up his chips?
Well, Miss Corey can be quite distracting.
So
I got a
Nick's
massage from
in
Miss
there.
Corey. It's
Yeah.
like the world just kind of melts around you.
Does
It's
it?
hard to focus. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she probably gives so many massages too a day. It's scary because I always see she's being utilized.
All right. All
Maybe we
the
can.
way to Burrow.
Maybe we can, while we commentate, get some massages. What do you think? No.
I mean,
I'll
I'll talk to management about it.
Yeah. What do you
but,
think?
know,
Maybe it's like part of the. Could be part of the.
Get your massage minutes
Yeah,
with Miss Corey. Let's go live to the table. No, because, I mean, if they could, it's probably the same reason we can't get massages when we're dealing, because the players would never get one. We would be monopolizing all their time.
That's probably true too.
Leaning over the table and making moves, your back kind of acts up.
That's
You're like,
pretty
sorry,
fun.
guys.
That'd be great though, wouldn't it? If we were able to get a massage while we're dealing.
Because the player asks the
It's like dealer, it's on you. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, whoa.
Oh, sorry, guys.
I was lost in a moment.
But I had my neck was like really acting up, and every time I turned it, it was like really painful. And
Yeah.
a player saw that, and I pushed my big pot. He said, "How about instead of a tip, I buy you a 10-minute massage?" And I called the floor over, and I'm like, "Can he?"
Eh.
And they're like, "No, sorry, you
Yeah.
can't." I was like, "Ugh." I said, "Believe me,
No.
I would have rather had the neck massage than the tip
Yeah,
on that day."
I'm pretty sure on any day, but
That one in particular,
Right.
my neck was really hurting. I think I like pinched a nerve or something.
I have gotten a few massages here, and they definitely came in handy because during a 7-8 table push, your back can go on you
Yeah.
a little bit.
It's tough.
So we got a raise and a 3-bet.
And here's Nick
So
with his AK.
Linnell done had it.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy, and he runs into Ace King, and that's a flat there. Oh boy,
Ooh,
and the Ace 10
Ace
by
10
Walter,
now.
he's probably gone. Yep.
It's up against it, but if all the other guys' outs are gone, and Linnell, you
Yeah.
know, can
No, I-
maybe
I
hit something
like-
like an 8-8-7
I like Linnell's hand,
or
to
some
be
clubs.
honest. Give the man some clubs or something.
Clubs.
Huh?
So
Oh,
give him
the
an 8. Give him an 8.
He outflopped everyone.
8 to take the lead. He's got to dodge the aces, kings, and 10s.
He's not going anywhere. Bet that, Linnell. Do not check. Do not check.
No, he's not checking. He was just thinking
No.
about how much to bet. Looks like 2 1/4.
I mean, the bottom line is that if you're going to go ahead and raise Jack 8, you sure should lead out when you catch 8 as a top pair. All right, so
And
that might take some of the steam, a little bit of the steam
Little sting.
off.
Little sting.
You know,
All right, because that last hand where with the 2 out or with the ace, that was not funny. But you know what is funny?
oh,
The Friday Night Comedy Series right here at PBKC's Paddock Restaurant.
yes, it is.
Check out this lineup, guys. Coming up on April 8th, we've got Andrew Dice Clay.
Dice Man, that's my
Yeah,
guy.
That's your guy.
Yep.
And on May 13th, we got Gilbert Gottfried.
That's your guy.
That's my. Wait, when did that happen?
It just
I mean,
did.
he might be.
It
you
just
know.
did.
Okay. And then on June 3rd, we got
Yeah.
Jimmy Schubert.
Okay.
Doors will open at 6 for all shows. On those dates, go to pbkennelclub.com for tickets and information.
Nice. I missed Dice Man last time. I'll probably miss him again this time. That's because him and I are really good friends. We see each other pretty much on a
okay.
daily
Right,
basis,
right.
so I don't need to go to the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here's Linnell just, like, lighting up. Ace Queen now.
Maybe the chat can help us. Do any of you buy that bluff Brian just tried to pull?
Oh,
Are you snap raising
That's
them?
my
Let us
guy.
know and let us know in the chat.
they could see that. Me and Dice go way back.
Yeah. Same way Ducky and Dice go back in Pretty
Yeah.
in Pink.
Whoa, is that a deuce in the window?
It was. Brandon hitting a set.
Whoa.
Deuces never loses.
And the jack for top pair. This is
Yeah,
action here.
It's
The only thing we're missing is if the jack was a diamond, then we'd have almost everybody in.
I was going to say, what about an ace of clubs on the turn? Nope. And I was like, see you later. Have a good day.
Yeah. Might be trouble for Nick if a 10 peels. Word, Jack. Oh, boy.
Oh. Happy birthday
Wow.
to Brandon.
That's his second quad on stream.
Oh, wow.
And I gave him a royal. I flopped the guy a royal. He runs really well.
Did he deserve it, though?
Probably.
No, I'm kidding. Everybody deserves it.
Brandon
Hit a royal.
He's a nice guy, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I flopped him a royal.
And gets a call.
Yeah. I bet 50.
Worst card that
If a
could come
jack?
for Nick is a jack. Yeah, I was going to say a jack for a boat.
That would be gross. Linnell's like, look at Linnell. He looked at his.
He's so mad that he folded.
At Brandon's cards, he's like, this guy gets quads. I can't win with.
Miss Corey, work your magic. He's so angry.
I can't win with kings.
Calm him down.
This guy gets quads.
And Brandon bets about tree fitty. Tree fitty.
Nick could he could find a fold or he could find a call. It's marginal.
Two pair.
I wouldn't be opposed to either or.
There's a flush draw out there.
There is.
He's dead to any deuce, any
Still.
set or jack with a higher kicker.
Right,
There's
Brandon-
lots that can beat him.
But Brandon's sneaky, and he could add 4 or 5, which I doubt. Brandon doesn't really play 4 or 5, but yeah, not much that missed. So he technically should get away, but
And Brandon, he did bet just shy of the pot. It was almost a full pot bet.
yeah, but he bet 50 before. Yeah, he might get away. He might get. I'm not sure. I think the right play is to get away because, like you said, any deuce, flush, better jack, boats. There's many
There's
things.
so much that beats Nick here.
Yep. Yeah, there's too many combos, man. Too
Yeah,
many.
If Brandon's intention was the value bet, I'm
He
like,
didn't even show.
No. Well,
You got to show quads.
there's
Brandon.
no secrets on the stream here.
Look at Linnell. Just gave him a little look like, oh, you didn't want to show that?
Like,
Huh? You just.
you know they're going to watch the stream later.
You
Be
just-
like,
you-
what did he
yeah.
have there?
You just roll like that, man. You just quad up. You don't show nobody nothing. That's funny. So what are they doing here?
Well, it looked like they were setting up for a bomb pot,
I know.
but then
That's
said
what I
no.
thought, and then
But it looks like it's just going to be a regular hand
okay,
here.
no bonds today. No bomb pots. Bomb,
They'll be disappointed up in the booth. I can usually take that hand off because the card reader can't do double board. But yeah, put them both in the box. There you go, buddy. All right.
Well, I don't think Rogers played. I think Rogers played one hand.
5,
Him
3.
and Walt. I think Walter and Roger tied for the one hand of the day.
We haven't
so
seen the
far.
VPIP yet, but
Yep,
yeah,
nope.
I'm willing to bet those are going to be the bottom 2 when we do get that
Yeah.
stat. Walter with ace-10.
Or chip counts.
Wow, there's really not a lot out here to
No.
play. Ace-10's pretty much the only good hand.
Yeah.
So he'll just pick up a round of blinds. Not as important in
Nope.
cash as in tournament, but
Yeah.
picking up a round of blinds, that's pretty good in tournament.
In tournament, it is very much so. Very much.
Mom, I'm on my way to Marshall's house. If anything happens, that's where I'm at. Better go down fighting. Better go fighting. Yeah, that's right. That's 100% right. That's good advice. Who told you that?
All right. I mean, we kid here on the stream, but some of these hands Roger's getting, I can't really blame him for folding it. I'm like
Get
9 deuce,
creative,
5
Rog.
3 7 4. It's
Get creative.
I don't even think
Rog.
he's had suited cards yet. That's pretty card dead.
Yeah.
Considering what's going around the table.
So is that Corey now on Linnell?
On Linnell, yeah. Linnell, he got a little heated after that.
Right.
After that last hand, so he
yeah.
he might need some calming influence.
Yep. She'll do that. So queens.
Yeah, train wreck with 2 ladies at the same time. What's he gonna
Yep.
do? He's going to get crazy.
He's going to raise it up.
Like most of us.
He's probably going to take it
two
down
ladies at the
because
same
there's
time.
not much meat going on. Well, all the queens are gone.
Steffi Mo joins the chat saying Silver Fox in seat 3.
Steffi Mo. Welcome, Schmerk. Thanks for tuning on in to the Thursday cash game.
Linnell folding, or no. Raise it.
Linnell
he
4-bet
with the queen.
Linnell is just,
Oh,
that's a wrong time to get
The
creative,
luck.
Linnell.
the luck he's running into.
Wow.
is-
But here's the thing. There's no queen that's going to come out because they're all done. And
Right.
now, wow, now he might be able to.
he needs runner 4-5 pretty
No,
much.
but he might be able to bluff now.
Yeah, with the aces out there.
It's just bad that 2 of them came out.
Yeah,
it's so
it's-
bad for Linnell. 1 ace comes out, he could probably bluff this thing. Now
Wait
with
a
2,
second. Wait a second.
just like, wait a sec. But he did 4-bet,
He's
so
like,
that's the only
he's
thing
like,
that.
did I run into like suited ace 10 or something?
Listen, the only thing that he could save him right now, Linnell, is that 4-bet ace king.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that saves him right here. But it's still,
does Trainwreck believe in the ladies?
again, it's so hard to
Yeah.
get away from 2, like queens with 2 aces out there. Nope, he doesn't.
He's
I told
gonna-
you.
He's going to take a spin.
1 ace and he can sell it. 2 aces. Now he needs a king to save his. He needs a king bad right now on the turn. Because that's the only
To
card that's going to
turn
hurt
they
him.
go. Whoa. Are you kidding me?
It is a king. Linnell, you got to do it again.
Am I the only one, on this commentating crew that can't call cards? Everybody but me seems to be able to call it.
That's true. though.
I think since we started this show, I've called a card like once.
That's hilarious.
Like in the whole time.
Look. Look.
And says,
Wow.
if you want it, come over here and get it.
What did I tell you? That's the only card in the whole deck, Matt, that saves Linnell right now. King. A jack doesn't scare Jeff. Nothing else scares Jeff. A queen obviously can't come out, so a king is the only card in the whole deck that he can sell. The problem is,
Yeah, don't let the machine fool you, everybody. It says Linnell can catch 3 cards, another king, but that's just a chop.
yeah,
It's not to win.
Right.
Those are chopping cards, those kings.
and that would be even sickening. That Jeff would have to chop it up if he makes a hero call right here.
Oh, now that Steffi Mo has joined us, I would like to tell Steffi Mo, you're too late.
Oh yeah,
She's too late.
yeah,
She missed all the fun.
she did. Look, wow, it didn't work.
Oh, hero call.
Didn't work. Now you can't get Jeff out. He's got $30 left.
Now watch it. Here, I'll try calling a card. Watch another king come. Watch, I'll try it.
No, you're too late.
You're gonna laugh so
established.
hard if it comes.
No, oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna be sad for Linnell.
You're gonna be sad.
I mean, for Jeff. For Jeff. Oh man, Linnell, what are you doing? I'm feeling for you, right? If a king comes, you just.
Oh, he went
What
all
happened?
in. Oh, he didn't call. He went all in.
Oh, okay.
And then Linnell gave up the pot.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Not only do I not call out a river card again, I didn't even get a river.
Nope, you didn't. You're 0 for a million.
Oh, 1 for a million. Be fair. I
Are
did.
you?
I did get the 1.
Did
I got
you?
the 1 card like a
When?
month and a half ago.
You sure?
Yeah.
Tell me what it was.
It was some kind of gut shot because I said let's see it for the straight because I'm not supposed to be biased, but
Okay.
there was a player there that made fun of my choice of attire at the hockey games on stream. So yes, I had it out for him the rest of the game.
Okay.
And a river for some justice.
Yes, you felt good.
And he was
huh?
eliminated
Bye.
by that straight. I'm like, make fun of
Nice.
me again, see what happens.
That's hilarious. I got to give it off though. Trainwreck is playing some good poker.
Yeah, it was.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna lie.
Some back and forth there.
No, the other one
Gutsy
too.
moves,
Remember
yeah.
the other hand he got in where he didn't believe and with Marshall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to Steffi Mo, no, it was Brandon with pocket deuces, and dude ends up with quads. It was filthy.
Yeah.
And you missed it. It was like 5 minutes before you jumped on.
We're calling cards over here, Steph. We're calling cards. Look at this.
Nick with his 9s against Walter's ace queen.
That's what it'll take to get Walter out, you know, to come out today. Ace queen. Thanks for showing up, Walt.
That's the thing. I mean, that's got to be the best hand he's seen today.
Probably is.
Easily.
I don't think Nick is going to let it go, though.
Nope. Classic coin flip.
Yep.
Ace queen against 9s.
Ace queen 9 flop.
Going for maximum pain.
Max.
My broadcast partner here.
Yep. Nothing.
No.
Nines
both
are good,
players
but
miss.
But the king comes a little scare card.
I mean, if Nick called that raise pre-flop, I don't think the king's going to scare him too much.
We're going to see. This is where poker comes into effect, to be honest, Matt. This is where you separate the men from the boys. Do you just crumble now to a 1 over, or do you look them up? No, you don't.
No. For 1 over, no.
No, huh?
No chance.
What about an open ender now?
Nope. That's that because Nick has the open ender.
Right.
So.
Do you fold now?
No.
No.
Zero chance.
Okay.
If you flopped a higher pair or you flopped a set on me, okay. Congratulations, bro.
So now, here's the question. If both of them miss, does Walter bet the river?
Then it gets sticky. Depends on what kind of river it is. Because much like what Linnell tried to pull earlier, if it's like, over the 9s.
There it is.
It's not.
Like they did. And I know exactly. So now they both missed.
I think
Does
Nick
Walter
doesn't
have
want
it
to
in him?
fire.
Does Walter have it in him?
But
Nick checked.
Yeah, I know. Nick checked, so he doesn't want to throw it out there in case he's beat. And then he gets like
No, he doesn't want to get
4 or 5
raised.
X'd.
Yeah, he doesn't. No, you never bet in that spot.
Right.
See, Walter didn't have it in him. See,
Yeah,
and he
so,
knows.
nope,
He
with
just gave it
9s.
up.
Yep.
You see, but here's the thing: Nick might hero call him on the river.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, it depends though.
Because
like,
I mean, rainbow board.
yeah,
I mean, the 7s aren't that scary. Is he raising pre-flop with like 10-7?
Yeah.
Not really, no. So really, the king was the only thing he had to fear. And like I said, if I'm in that spot, I'm like, okay, if you got a king, congratulations. But I'm going to make you show me.
yeah, just all in might have got it done. I don't know how much Walt has there. I think he has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got about 650. I don't know. That was really marginal there.
So are they
Yeah, it's just.
are they setting up for the bomb pot this time?
Maybe. Maybe not. Not sure.
Yeah, there's no cards in the air, and he's getting people that don't want to be in, getting their rig. So it looks like we might get ourselves the
Double board?
the famous double board bomb pot.
Those are always fun.
Hold'em or Omaha? Well,
No, I can
we'll count the cards. See how many cards Skylar gives.
I can definitely appreciate the double board bomb pots. They take 17 minutes each. Those are awesome.
It is PLO.
Yep.
Skylar's giving them 4. I
Double
dealt a game like this, and they wanted to switch it like every other dealer. So I dealt a bomb pot of Hold'em, and then the dealer that tapped me dealt one of Omaha. So it was
Buddy,
weird.
I sat down a month ago. They did a round of double board bomb pots.
That's nuts.
Yeah, how about that one?
That's pure gamble right there.
Yeah. Would you like to deal that one?
Ooh.
That's fun, right?
A full round?
PLO?
Are you sure you didn't get tapped out like halfway through?
Nope. Full round. A full round of
That would take a
double
while.
board. I think I dealt maybe 3.
It's all like you got through the whole round. That's impressive.
Yeah. It's not us. It
Right,
takes so long to read it. It's
especially if there's
yeah.
like a lot of action. A lot of people have hands.
right.
And
You got
they're
4
betting,
guys that are
raising.
looking at their hands for like 6 minutes. They're like, well, I got the bottom. Well, no, maybe I got the top. No, wait, I got a straight and a no.
The degree, all in
Yeah.
moment.
That's pretty much where's our hands, Matt? Did they disappear? Oh, because it's a double
disappear.
board.
Right, it's a double
right.
board. The graphics can't track it.
Oh well, Walter's got quads at least. He's in it. He just snap called.
You're too lucky for me. Says, ew, I dropped the deck. I'm like, well, we don't really have that option here at PBKC. So
Right. What's scary is that these people are such degenerates that if I drop the deck, somebody's going to pick it up and start dealing. One of those players. Yeah, but a round of double board bonds is just not the funnest. The
All right,
next
what do we got?
the
We got
next
some
best
pairs
thing
up
is
and down.
yeah, the next best thing is what do they do? High low double board.
Oh wow!
Yeah. High low double board has got to take the.
It would have to be constant because the one board.
Well,
even
when
if
you
you
get-
just do one hand, it's like half your down's
Well,
gone.
and not just that, but then you run into 5/8
Mm-hmm.
and like 3/8, like just the stupidest type of chopping.
Oh, God forbid you run into a quarter or
Yeah.
even eighths.
No, a quarter. I said
ran into eighths.
Eighth, that's what I said.
Yeah,
a 5/8
it's-
or something, or like, come on, like
3/8.
I gotta chop it and then chop it and then chop
it 4
it.
times.
Yeah.
Or 3 times.
Yeah, but that's with one guy. But then another guy's got the top and the bottom, and then half of the bottom, or a quarter of the bottom.
Yeah, that's
That's when it gets interesting, right?
my
yeah.
math got a workout in that game.
Yeah, that's always fun.
So for the people watching and hopefully enjoying our stream, sometimes it's not as easy as we make it look, guys. A lot of math going on.
That's that. I mean, you watch a baseball game or a basketball game, you're like, these guys are terrible. They're terrible. And you think about it, and you're like, no, they're in the top 1% of the
right,
world.
top 0.1%.
Right. It's like no matter how bad they shoot, they're always going to kick your butt.
Play a one-on-one game with
They're
them.
going to crush. Right. They're going to crush.
8 to 1, you even
Yeah.
get a bucket.
Yeah. Anybody you think that's terrible that you're watching that's pro, go
Yeah.
play them. See how terrible they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it is. It's funny though that when you're watching it though how we critique like, these bums. They're so bad. Yeah. Even watching poker, like I always say, and I'll say it again and again, I am the #1 poker player in the world, Matt. After the hand.
Yeah, after the hand.
That's what I'm saying, right? I'm the #1 poker
Great
player in the
big
world.
first place tie.
Listen, nobody can tell me that I'm not the #1 poker player in the world after a hand.
With a
Nobody.
pair of, is Strainwreck going to get this legit with a pair of 7s?
Could.
With all that out there?
I mean, it depends if it checks
Right.
checks all the way through.
You're too lucky for me, says I get out the calculator. What about 2 players getting 5/8? That is mathematically impossible, as there are only 8/8. So 2 players can't get 5/8. that math's not there.
No, we were talking about that. We were talking about
There are not 10/8 in a hole.
No. But one guy can get a quarter, and another guy can get
5/8, and then another guy
and
gets
another guy can
1/8.
get a half
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Where you prefer one guy to just get half.
I'm really sad that got put back into my brain. I tried so hard to forget those spots.
Yeah. You honestly just prefer one guy to scoop everything in those games.
Right.
Like you're like
I don't play
no
favorites.
low, and here's the high, bro. Like
I'm
every
impartial. I'm the dealer, but I hope
Yeah.
one of you scoops, please, for the love of
No
God.
low. I used to sit down in that game and just go, guys, I don't
Queen
feel
Jack
like
10 on
working.
the flop. Let's just put
Yeah,
it to
I'm
bed.
like, I don't feel like working today. I'm just putting out highs. The best is when you have like ace, deuce, 4, 7, 6 all on the board. And then you got 5 guys all with like the 2, 3, 4 in their hand.
Stop it. I'm getting
Yeah.
flashbacks.
Right. It's fun stuff.
It's really not, though.
No. So we got a flush draw by Nick, and that's about all
Yeah,
that's
that's-
going on here.
Nobody hit anything.
Yep.
But you don't always have to have the best hand. Usually
win
making
the
the best
hand.
bet
Yeah.
will do you just fine in a lot of spots.
The best bet is definitely better than having the best hand. What do you think?
It works.
I mean, in your hand, like if you're bluffing. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you make the bet, you don't have it. It probably gets through if nobody else does.
Right.
I like bluffing.
Happened last time I played. I just threw a bet at it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, you can't have it every time. And I just looked. I said, I've had it every time all night.
Right. Except this time.
55 bucks to try. And
Yeah.
he sneered at me and he threw his cards in. And I'm like, I didn't have nothing.
Except this time.
I had like 8 high or something. I forget
Yeah.
what it was.
Well, it's not what you have. It's what you make the players think you have. That's poker. I like King 10 suited.
Yeah.
Make a royal.
Indeed.
I don't like it when I have
Well, not going to
ace
get a royal
nine.
now.
When you have ace high with the same suit against.
Yeah, both ends of the straight flush. So not only is
Yeah.
the royal gone, his straight flush is gone too.
It is. So now you're just going to need Queen Jack 9
Yep.
or King King 10. Or to get paid, you're going to need.
How about Nick
King
jumping in with
10
Jack
ace.
5 offsuit?
Yeah.
Or not offsuit, but Jack 5 suited diamonds.
Ace King 10. 1, yeah, 2, 3, 4. So look at
Wow.
the diamond. Yeah, look at Nick. Nick has a lot of equity on this flop.
He's got the higher end of.
Yep.
The,
Train wreck's in there.
yep. He's got to be.
So they have each other's outs. The 5 comes, train wreck's good. The ace comes, Nick is good. If I was Nick, I would have probably raised there in that spot.
And there's the ace.
See? And puts
Great
it-
card for
yeah.
Nick. Terrible card for Trainwreck.
Well, he can get away, train wreck. He's good enough to know that there's a 4-card straight out there.
Yeah.
Like, he might peel off just one more just to peel it, but
I was thinking, I'm like, did he legit play a 5 here? Or does he put him on a higher ace
yeah, it
than
depends.
ace 9?
It depends on how often you play with Nick. Then you would know that Nick has somewhat of an open range.
Yeah, he's.
Now he's selling it. He's like, I played, you know, about
Doesn't matter
2K.
what do you say? I can hear the inside of his head. Call me, call me, call me. Better yet, 3x me.
Right. Well, there could be 5, 6 out there too. You know, you don't have the nuts.
Yeah, but
I get
with
it.
Trainwreck's range, I'm like, it'd be hard to put him on 5-6 here.
Not
Very
really.
hard.
Not really. He's sneaky. I would have
I
folded
definitely
it already.
would. I definitely would not put him on 5-6.
No, I'm saying I would have folded it already, though. I think.
But I mean, top pair. But
I think Jeff's just going into Hollywood mode at this
Yeah.
point.
this is what got him that Jeopardy tune hummed at him on that other live stream, and then he got so mad. So I better
Yeah.
not do it.
Well, now he just realized he got the point. Like, yeah, I'm Hollywooding a little too much now. So Nick is going to take that one down with.
Here we go with the
there it
V-pip.
is.
There we go.
Yep.
And wow, Roger's not in the bottom two. He's pretty close, but actually he's tied.
Well,
Linnell
look,
and Roger
Walter,
are tied,
look
and
at
then
where
Walter's at the bottom.
That's a shocker, huh?
Yeah, that's.
Walter, what are you doing on the bottom there with 23%, bud?
We need to make
Whoa.
bingo cards for
Yeah.
for the viewers that watch the stream. Okay, if you had Walter at the bottom or Walter bottom of VPIP on your
Yeah.
bingo card, check it now.
Yep. I'll be honest with you, man. Walter's lucky that he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's
if
why
we
the
had
fellas,
bingo cards and I had
you
it
know.
and I saw it on the side, I'm just going to mark it. I'm
I'm
not
saying
even going to
that,
wait.
that's got to be why he gets invited to the game, right? Because he's such a nice guy. I would just imagine, right?
He is a nice guy.
Right. That's what I mean. It can't be for all the aggressive play, could it? Walter, we love you over
Roger.
here, Walt.
With fours.
Look at that.
Roger's
going
going to call. He's like, look at this powerful
Right.
$10 bet. I'm going to do it in slow motion because
Roger's
it's so
such
powerful.
a boss, man. What a boss. Just plopped it in there.
Oh.
Yep.
And Brandon stealing the move to raise with him. Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
Roger ain't folding.
I don't know.
Roger ain't folding. Look. Boom. Plopped it right down. Like, nope.
I say it many times.
Yep.
Stealing his move like that's not against the rules, but
Four
dealers,
ball.
dealers
Right in the
can't.
window.
Oh, and it's the case 4 too.
Look at that.
I do believe it was seat 1
Raj,
that folded the
don't bet.
4 of hearts.
Oh, he checked. Look at Raj. What a good guy. Jack.
I would take his
We needed a
soul
jack or a
if I
diamond.
were you, Roger.
Brandon's got nothing.
I can't believe he checked last round. If it was me, I'd pull a Shang Tsung and say, "Your soul is mine,"
Look at this. Look at this.
and gets raised. Party time!
Wow.
Excellent! Woo 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 woo!
Yeah.
All in.
Yep. it's definitely buzzing in his brain right now. Roger's like, all right, well, how much can I make it? All in.
I would have snapped all. I just as soon as I saw that, all in,
Look,
boom, right
look,
there.
Snap fold, Brandon. Snap folds. He tried. He tried. Yep. He tried to take advantage of the nice guy.
Nice
huh?
guy. Oh, is he that
Yeah.
nice though? I said he was nice, but he's laughing at Brandon right now. I'm like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not very nice.
He's like, you're gonna freaking raise into my set?
Hell yeah. Oh, that was nuts.
Yeah.
All right. But the PBKC and the Paddock Restaurant are expanding the repertoire. It's not just comedy shows anymore. Morello Productions presents Bobby Wilson with Johnny T. Reminisce
All right.
on Saturday, March 26th at 6:30. It is a dinner show. Choose between $65, $55, and $45 tickets. Taxes and tip are included.
Nice.
You're going to get a choice of mahi-mahi or chicken piccata and dessert and soda water. Free valet parking. For tickets, call Joe Morello at 561-475-0115.
That's Bobby Wilson.
Bobby Wilson and Johnny T. Reminisce.
Nice. I'll be honest with you. I've had the mahi-mahi here, as you know.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I eat everything from everywhere in this place. Paddock, Terrace, every place we have, concessions. And the mahi-mahi is delicious here.
Yeah.
Very delicious. I go with the grilled. Most people go
Oh,
with the blackened. Because
No, I
it's
like
Florida.
grilled. I like
Yeah,
grilled.
but they go with the blackened most.
Blackened
I-
flavor's a little too sharp for me.
Right.
So I go with the grilled.
Yeah, I don't go with the kick. I go with the grill, with the little lemon and a little tartar, and we're good to go.
Man, why do I? Man,
Yeah.
the subject of the Paddock Restaurant. It's all the time on the show because it's so great, but it just seems to fall on every time I skip breakfast and or lunch.
It does,
and
right?
it drives me nuts.
Right. Steak sandwiches.
That's telling me, like, I want a steak sandwich.
I'm always promoting the steak sandwich at the Paddock. That's my go-to. So here we have a pair of 10s. Nick's stubborn. He doesn't give up anything hardly.
Nope.
Now he's going
Next
to
with
lead
his
out.
10. Trainwreck also has a 10 with a
Yeah,
better kicker,
Trainwreck,
and
right,
now a
and
flush
the flush
draw.
Yeah, so there's no getting rid of Trainwreck here.
Yeah, Nick's kind of behind it a little bit.
Yeah. But now Walter
throws out a bet, fishing for a heart.
Right. Yeah, so
Queen of Hearts on the river for maximum pain. No, but it is our
7 apart, and Walter gets
Nick's
that.
got 2 pair.
But now Nick has the 2 pair, so now he's going to have to pay off Walter probably. How much? Yeah, oh yeah, he's got to pay that off.
Yeah, that's
That's like such a value bet. 150.
that's such. Let me put this.
Yeah.
You know, I win, but it's not enough for you
Right,
to go
right.
to go away.
That I
So you're
can't-
gonna
right.
pay me.
That's the value bet. That's what I
Yeah,
call it,
you're
the value
gonna
bet.
pay me.
It's like, it's just enough.
Goodfellas style.
To have to
Expletive,
see it.
you pay me.
Beep beep. Pay me. See, Trainwreck. I mean, I love you, man. You're a good dude. But what's going on? Really?
Whoa.
You're gonna flat here with a pair of 10s?
Oh.
I'm not into that play at all.
Wow.
Walter's betting, buddy. Walter is betting.
Let's see if he
Your
gets
10
another call.
Your 10 is
Get a listen
almost
another
never
call.
good here.
Yeah, Nick's 2 pair is not good.
I mean, I understand.
With pot odds like this, how do you not call them?
I understand Trainwreck's logic.
Gotta call.
I understand Trainwreck's logic. Did the straight, did the straight miss? Did the flush miss? I understand that logic. But you got somebody behind. You
and
got somebody behind you. You got to raise with that
Yeah.
kind of logic. You can't just flat.
Merry Christmas to
because
Walter.
You can't be 2 people with Queen 10. You can't.
He gets paid.
Yeah. Yeah, nice play, Walt. Max value. The 150 did it. Obviously, we
Wow.
knew Nick was paying it.
I was
didn't
surprised to see
expect-
Trainwreck.
Yeah,
To,
I didn't
to call
expect
with just 1 pair.
Trust issues, man. He listen. Sometimes when early on, you know how he was making those hero calls and they were getting through. He was right. Now he tried to make another hero call and it didn't get through. But I wasn't a fan of that. So we got pre-flop raise here. Brandon leading the way. And then Dieter. We got Jason with 0%.
Yeah, Jason's the only one that hasn't done a raise yet.
Yeah. Well, Jay really, I think he's played like one hand
Even
also.
Roger and Walter, they got one in.
Yeah, we got Raj, Walter, and Jason pretty much together have played, I think, less hands than half of the hands that Brandon's been in a bunch of hands. Nick's been in a bunch of hands.
With Queen Deuce, not this time. Another Queen Deuce. This one's suited, though. Nick suited and has position.
Nick's in there, man.
Yeah.
Nick's in there. He's not waiting for, good cards and stuff. Position.
Like I say, he's got position
Yeah.
and suited cards, so.
Jason's played 1 or 2 hands.
A mystery
He's
hand.
very bluffable.
And to the flop they go.
And I'd imagine that Jason is,
Not much for Nick.
or Nick is
Turn
going
card.
Oh, they're
No.
checking it down.
Check, check, check. An ace. Yeah. Nick
don't
with a
wanna
queen
rep the
high.
ace, huh? Wow.
Oh, and had. Jason
Wow.
doesn't even show his cards.
No.
Queen high was enough for that one.
Jason probably had 9-10. 10-8, 9-10, 8-9. Those are all blinds that you might call raise to. That completely missed. So here we got Skyler in the box. Shout out to dealer Skyler. And the production crew. I think we have James
James and Min.
and Min and Jason.
El Burro, let's go with the Queen 6 suited. I think he sees that flop with Queen 6. If he had better position, if he wasn't under the gun, I think he might see a flop.
Possible.
Roger, let's go with that spare tire.
Ace deuce.
Acey deucey. Apparently, I'm not the only one who can't win with it.
Yeah.
Instant fold. Wow, nobody likes their hand. And Linnell raising with an 8-7. Jason folded and also 8-7. Looks like Trainwreck's gonna be the only caller here with 6-3 suited. To the flop they go. And wow, big load on nada for both players.
Yeah, it's just whoever wants to be aggressive at this point.
Right, 3 hearts. I'm thinking first player who bets wins.
Pretty much. And there it is.
Over cards.
Yep, I'll take it down. And so that's got to make Linnell feel better when he can win without anything.
That's the irony. He had the best hand.
And the irony also is that he wins with hands that
With
are
his 6
nothing,
high, he
and
had
right.
the better hand.
He wins with those hands, and he
I'm sorry,
can't
8 high.
win with kings
Right.
or ace queen. Big hands.
Just
so.
runs into brick walls with the good hands.
Yeah.
Gets kings, and then it came around to ace king, and then an ace on the flop. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It just seems so unfair.
So aggression frequency, Brandon on top, like I said, along with Nick and Walter. Walter has
Walter's
aggression
up there,
frequency.
yeah.
Nah, something's wrong. It's probably
I guess
just,
he got up this morning, ate his Wheaties, and said, you know what, let's do it.
Yeah. Where's the aggression at?
Roger not putting his cards in the box again. Naughty, naughty. There you go, buddy. All right.
He must have heard you.
Yeah, he heard me through time.
Walter with the jack 9. I like it when the cutoff. Trainwreck's going to look him up with ace rag. And El Burro might even look it up with queen suited. No?
No, not going to defend the
Wow.
blind, buddy.
Wow. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Yeah, that was a little strange.
I would have seen a flop with that.
Yeah, I would have defended my blind.
So Walter.
40.
So Trainwreck has a gutter. Walter has top pair. And I could see this getting to a turn.
Yep. A snap call.
Yep.
Uh-oh, Trainwreck
Yep.
picked up a 5. Not good, particularly good news.
Snap.
He'll need another,
ace,
another
deuce,
5, an ace,
five.
or he needs to hit a straight draw. Oh, there it is.
Boy, Walter's not going to like that. And he checks. Why do you check, Jeff?
Oh,
Why do you check? You know he's checking behind. He doesn't have any of that.
Oh.
That's not a good check.
Jeff wins. Flawed victory.
Jeff, you're supposed to put something out a little bit. I don't even think he's going to get paid anyways, but what were you scared about? Getting check raised? Or getting raised?
Well, I can't say what Trainwreck was scared of there, but what we got here going on. That's not scary at all. It's Camp Rusty Dog Retreat. All right, it's our new doggy day camp located right here on the PBKC property in West Palm Beach. It offers a perfect combination of outside adventures and cozy indoor cabin time. Camp Rusty is designed to provide safe and healthy interactions between staff and your pets. Check out what they got over here at Camp Rusty here, Brian.
Yes.
They got private cabins, indoor climate control.
Yeah, they do.
Play areas with natural and synthetic grass. They got jungle gyms, splash pools, shade, and fans. I mean, wow.
That's a lot.
My parents sent me to a summer camp when I was a kid. None of that.
No.
It was just mosquitoes and no AC. It was terrible. But this is awesome.
It is.
And with all the awesome stuff, they'll also provide webcams so you can watch all the fun that your dog is having while you're away.
That's amazing.
Give them a call at 561-640-7856 or head over to camprusty.com for more information. Yeah, I walked over and checked everything out at Camp Rusty recently, and I'm like legit jealous. I mean, man, these dogs are living better than a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
They got all kinds of stuff over there.
I checked myself in there the other day.
I had some ex-girlfriends call me a dog. Do you think they'd have me over at Camp Rusty?
It's possible.
Give it a shot, right?
I get a discount. So here it's a battle of who bets. And there it is. Ace high.
I saw this. They're like, if they're doing this to their own guy, we need to get the fuck out. I saw that. Get the fuck out of here. That's what we got. They're like, whoops. Back to the ship. We are the wrong.
Having a little table talk there. Sometimes I like to listen to what they have to say.
The
They're pretty
banter
funny.
can be quite good.
Yeah.
All right, we haven't heard from Linnell much lately.
Well,
He's looking at 8-6 suited.
he cooled down a little bit, but now he's going to.
Like I said, Miss Corey came over. He got a massage. He's relaxed.
Yeah, he's going to get a
Back
little
at it.
creative. Wow, all the sixes are basically gone.
Trainwreck with a mystery hand.
Trainwreck is going to raise there.
I guess he likes his mystery hand.
Linnell's not folding. Raj isn't folding.
Nope.
And
All right, 8-6, 9-7, and ace-10 against Trainwreck's mystery hand. Let's see him.
Double queen.
Oh, two diamonds.
Two
Oh
queens, a
boy,
couple of
here comes Max Payne
diamonds.
for Linnell. I see it now. King of diamonds on the turn. Matt? Huh? Raj never
King
goes
of
nowhere.
diamonds.
Yeah. Oh,
would be
wow. Linnell
sickening.
folded. What the heck? What happened? Raj bet 300?
Ooh, yeah,
and
Raj
Linnell
300.
just snap
and so,
folded?
yeah.
Wow.
Now it would be Max Payne for the king. Ooh,
Oh,
and it's a
no.
diamond. Oh.
Look at Linnell.
Linnell is like,
Linnell.
ow, my soul.
Oh, gosh. Are you kidding me? Look, check. Oh, Linnell.
I'll
no.
feel a lot better about it if Trainwreck's
No.
mystery hand is like pocket nines. I would feel that would make my day
It's
so
not,
happy.
It's not, because he doesn't bet. He wouldn't have bet the turn. He would have checked and hoped Raj would have let out on the. Oh,
Another
boy.
9. Oh, well now.
Well, now
okay.
Linnell feels good.
Right. Somebody's got a queen or a jack. And by somebody,
Well, the
I mean
jack
Trainwreck.
doesn't matter.
Oh, I mean a queen or a 9. That's
Yeah.
what I meant to say. I mean, we know Roger doesn't, but.
Wow. What a turn in river. Gosh.
Oh, I'll check. I'll check the power.
He said he flops the full house pocket jacks?
Queen Jack.
Queen Jack. Oh, I feel better for Linnell now.
Yeah.
And Linnell was so mad. He looks up and look at his face. Look at his face. He's all like, man,
Yeah.
I made the smart move. he had a little smile there. Could have been worse, Roger. You could have had King 10.
He just had the ace of diamonds, so
Yeah.
there wasn't really much he was working with. And the straight draw, but the straight draw is pretty dead after a
Right, that's what I meant.
board.
Roger looked mad about it a little bit.
Yeah.
With his ace 10, I said,
Even though it looked like
it
it
could have
was
been worse. If he had King 10, he probably gets it in and gets smacked.
It looked like it was ace 5 when he flipped it over, though.
Yeah.
Didn't look like a 10 in his hand. So, not much from Marshall today either.
Ooh,
Nick
Nick's
picks
got
up-
hockey sticks.
Yeah, that's your neck of the woods.
Roger. What's our vector, Victor? I love that movie.
Yeah. Ace 10. That's Jason's third hand of the day.
Okay, now I'd say this one might be out of his range. 5-4 off. You got Burns says I'm all in. With what? Oh, the hockey sticks? Hell yeah. And no, when I actually play, I do not favor hands. A lot of people say I have to play this. This is my hand. I'm like, for me, it's the winning hand.
Yeah.
I do not get married to particular hands.
No. Except aces.
No.
Yeah, you do. You're not folding those pre-flop.
Well, no, not pre-flop.
Well,
But
you're married to them then.
I lost so many times. with that
There's a
hand.
flush draw
Flush
for Raj.
draw. Two pair for
Two pair
Jason.
Jay, yep. Nick's gone. Linnell's gone.
Yeah, Linnell's not going to stick around with just a 6 with a flop like that. Nick's going to let go of the 7s. And
Yep.
all in from Jason.
Jason's all in. Roger's going to call with the flush draw, straight draw. Maybe. It's not that much more. He's got a call. Yep.
All right, we're going to see it. Queen Jack against Ace 10. Roger's got a lot of outs. And there's one now.
There it is. They went once.
Ooh, yeah, that was a tough
He
card
goes,
for
oh, I
Jason
got a
there.
flush.
And only ran it once, so. So Roger's going to take that one down.
Top 2 pair on the flop is nothing with 3 diamonds.
You got Burns says, Brian, you've seen about 1.8 million hands. Wow, that many? That's impressive.
I think it's like up to like 1.85 now at this point since the stream.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, seen about like as if you played that many. I'm like, wow. I mean, I know I started with bar poker for a long time before I played real poker, but I'm like, I don't even think I'm close to 500,000 hands played.
Well, I've tripled my status up between online and playing live too. I probably played more online than I did live, and you see, you know how many hands you get to see in like an hour online?
You're probably one of those guys that has like 6 screens open.
Yeah,
You know,
I was
all these
multi-
different
I
tables,
was
and you're
definitely
like this. Your hands are going all over the place.
I definitely did some multi-tabling in my time, for sure. But it's been so long since the online era.
That's it. I mean, I seen a show where a guy had like literally, not figuratively, on like 3
Yeah.
different systems,
Yeah.
and he had like 8 or 10 on each one, and
Yes.
he's bouncing around. I'm like,
Yeah. They
pure
did
degen, man.
Yeah, they did a Netflix.
Pure degen.
They did like a show on it where these kids, they all went into a house in Vegas. There was like 10 of them or 8 of them, and they just grinded online like day in and day out.
Nah, I'm too old for that.
Never-
I'll just play
never
live.
Too old.
I'll
Never
just
too
play
old.
live for maybe 5-hour session. I'm like, you know what? That's all I got. I'm gonna
Yep.
go.
That's it. I could do some multi-day tournaments.
All right, double board bomb pot time. You got Burn says, unless you're at the burn unit, lots of hands, lots of pain. You should call it. You should call it the burn ward. I think that might emphasize the pain.
Yeah.
more, you know. 'Cause that's where they send you when you get burned. Send you down to the burn ward.
So double board PLO. Fun times.
All right. Whoop.
So it looks like a 5, queen 10 up top, and a king 5, 3 on the bottom.
Somebody with pocket fives for Max Payne.
Right? Somebody's looking good with a 5 in their hand. Marshall's like, what are you playing? What are you playing? You got cards? What are you doing? How much you got? What are you playing? What are you,
He's asking if he wants to know, do you want to see him? And it's like, well, no, you got to wait till after the hand.
Right.
Because, you know, maybe I'm too strict with the rules. Maybe.
Yeah. Look, Marshall.
I'm like,
hey,
let's finish the betting before we see any cards. Okay, fellas?
Actually, Jeff is not the guy you got to do Jeopardy songs to. It's actually Raj, to be honest.
Well, Miss Corey's got a hold of him. So.
Oh, Corey's on
massage duty.
Raj now.
I'm just happy he's awake.
Okay.
So I'll let him slide on sandbagging the hand a little bit. All right. Nothing really jumps out at me with those two boards.
No,
Pocket fives is pretty much.
Yeah, just now an ace.
Any sets or that something like that.
Well, ace is always a good card that hits a lot of people's hands, especially in PLO. Somebody has an ace in their hand, probably.
That's why I didn't believe you initially. Was
Yeah.
with this taking this long. I did a round of this. I'm like, man, that down would take like 56 minutes. There's
Yeah.
no way you did it.
Yeah. And I actually did, I think, a full button to button.
Yeah, but there's not enough time.
Fast like that.
It has nothing to do with you being fast. Nothing at all.
No, when I sat down and they said you're going to do a round of double board, the one guy was like, but don't worry, man, we're going to make it fast. Like, we're going to make
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to help you out.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's bluffing. I raise.
Yeah. He did, though. He actually did. He made people like, come on.
Did he get all Arnold with him?
No.
Just be
We're
like,
good
do
with
it.
the-
Why
no,
don't you
no,
do
no,
it?
we're
Come
good with
on,
the
move
Arnold.
now.
Yep. Beep. That's funny. So what do we got? We got tank versus tank? Is that what's going on?
I was going to mention the Rooney 5K coming up, but I'm fairly certain I could have run it in this
Yeah,
amount
you
of time.
probably could have. Yeah, we could have ran it and came back.
Just run it in, grab I'm like, okay, and action still on Jeff.
Yeah. Okay. So the flush gets there up top.
So I was going to say there's a straight on the bottom.
We got 6-4.
That's what he just said. He had a straight on the bottom. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
so
if
he
he
has
had
to
6-4,
have
then yeah.
6-4. What did he do? He quartered him? 3/4 him?
You're going to call it 7-3 of a hearts? No, he had a 10 too, plus the hearts. He had flush on both sides. Well, okay, wait.
What does Walter have? Like an ace? Ace, king high?
Yeah, 2 pair. I do. He's got king 3. Oh, king 3. Oh, I didn't see that. Well, no.
He's got 2 pair on the bottom.
Kings and
Oh, yeah. And then way behind when you fold it.
Unless he said because he said he had a straight. I thought he said he had a straight on the bottom, but he doesn't have 6-4. So he had a king and did he have a king and a piece? Yes, he did. He had a king and a jack. So he's got the straight is on top. He's got Broadway.
so he 3/4 him.
Yeah.
Neither worked for
Like I said, very confusing, very confusing.
That's why those things take like forever.
But most people get cake for their birthday, presents.
Right.
I get to get up before the crack of dawn and run in the Rooney's 5K Run Walk, which is Saturday, April 16th at 7:30 a.m.
Nice.
Proceeds benefit Connection School for Autism, Palm Beach Sheriff's Office PAL program, and Potentia Academy. It's a great cause, and they're gonna feed you. The big breakfast is back.
All right.
And the glasses are back. They give you a big old souvenir glass after the race.
That's awesome.
And head on over to runsignup.com/Rooney's5K or Rooney'sGolfFoundation.org for entries and tickets.
Nice.
And even
That's
if you
your
don't run
birthday?
even if you don't run very fast, it's still a great cause, great charity to give to. And if you do run, you're not going to finish last. Guaranteed.
Cool. Yeah.
That'll be me.
Right. Well, remind you to wish you a happy birthday on your birthday, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Ace King, Nick's in there? Yeah, he's in there. He's got 9-7 off. Why not?
Against an Ace King, and to the flop they go.
Oh, he's not going nowhere.
Oh, no. That is way too many outs to fold.
Yeah. That might be a check raise here, to be honest with you. Just flats, but you could technically
He's got
check
the
raise.
whole world for his outs.
See, I'm a fan of if you're going to call bets, you should lead out. You should be the aggressor. Because he's not folding.
Yeah, Nick has 14 outs. 4 of them are dead,
You're
but
gonna
10
fold?
outs.
Oh, my God.
Really? With 10 outs?
Wow.
That's too many outs. He couldn't have known 4 of his outs were dead, but with 14 outs, I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I
Because
got
any
to
9,
call.
any 7, any 10.
I got to call that.
Yeah, that's a bad fold.
And if I miss, I miss, part of the game.
Bad fold. Bad fold.
Trainwreck now leading the VPIP, and not by a tiny margin either.
No.
He's got some chips. He's starting to get them in.
Yep. El Burrow and Walter.
That's probably the tournament player in him. He figures once he gets the big chip stacks, he needs to start pushing people around. But they can always rebuy there, Trainwreck, so be careful.
Proud of Walter, though. He moved up a spot.
Nice.
Yeah, on the VPIP. So he's not last anymore. He's second to last now. Trainwreck, you going to play that little suited connector? I'm gonna.
Well, he's
guess,
thinking. See, that's why I pointed at his head just now. He's thinking. He's like,
yeah, you're in there. Yep. El Burrow.
I mean, it's not good, but nobody's raised so far.
Yeah.
Suited, I'd be like, I might have seen suited cards for $10.
He should have probably raised in hindsight.
With all the snap folding behind him.
Well, then you
he
take
might have been able to
position.
push everybody out.
You get position. Now Linnell's in there.
$10. Nick wakes up with 10.
Nick is going to raise this.
Yeah, this
sure.
is.
And everybody's probably going to kick rocks.
Well, he liked his 6-5 for 10, but does he like it for 55?
45.
Well, total.
He does.
Likes it for 55. And Brandon's going to play along.
Roger's cutting chips out, even no cards.
Suited connectors. And Linnell likes it. To the flop they go, and
wow.
Ooh.
It's a shame he can't find
Nick
anybody with a hand.
Flopped the world.
And he can't find anybody that has a hand.
No.
A gut shot.
I mean, Brandon's got a gut shot. Yeah, that's about it. That's the best out there.
He's going to get paid for the gutter? All right.
All right, to the turn they go, and it's an ace. Dun, 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 dun. Brandon's going to need a bigger boat.
Check, Nick. Gosh.
There's such a thing as too aggressive.
Jack.
I mean, you don't know what the other guy's got. I mean, he could have ace king. It means you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get paid.
If he had ace
With
king,
your
he
boat.
would have raised it. He would have.
That's what I mean. I said don't you know.
Yeah.
Like if you're first to act, you know, why not just check there, see if the other guy got something.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you got an ace, try to get a bet out of
Or
him.
let somebody catch up.
Yeah.
I said queen, but I never got to ask you the money. Thanks for paying my blind.
Yeah, Claudio's had enough of Roger not putting his cards in the box. He just put it directly in there. It's like, put an end to your shenanigans, sir.
Well,
Yeah, a lot of thought went into this one. With his 7 deuce.
are they playing 7 deuce?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
I wouldn't imagine that.
Love this for El Burro if everybody folds to him.
I was going to say, I can't imagine they're not. Like, why else would he be raising 7 deuce?
Oh, it's El Burro.
True. Deuces are gone.
All right, into the flop they go, and it is, oh, Jason flopping the world.
Wow.
I'll just double tap the 2 queens.
And he just checks it. He's like, please bet me. Please bet me, El Burro. Pretty please. Even if it's just $10, please bet me.
He might.
And Jason does get that bet.
If he was going to bet 100, he stopped. He bet 50.
Yeah, maybe he smelled something. Oh, and Jason goes all in. And not for nothing, but I think I might early. Maybe wait one more card, then do it. Not sure he's going to get a call here.
He doesn't have that much.
Nick, we don't know what Nick has, so.
And Jason doesn't have that much.
Right, it's. I mean, it was bet 50. It's a 5x bet, so I'm like, eh.
He has 2 and change. It's like, yeah, you get called.
All right.
It's just because
Again, we can't see Nick's cards. Maybe he's got ace queen, pocket fours,
King 4.
king 4. Oh, they're running it twice. Okay. Okay, just trip queens on top for Jason, and just trip queens up and down.
They both have queen 8.
They both have queen 8. That is sickening. So I take back everything I said about the strategy and when to go on and when not to, because, well,
Yeah.
it was all for nothing. They
Pretty
both had
much.
queen 8.
Chop it up. 7 deuce.
Roger owes you 500. Okay, so yeah, it's called not Sriracha, but SEA. Oh my God. Was phenomenal. It was good. Oh my God. And I always say, well, what color is it? If you could care less, if you actually care. Right. Wasn't a solid color. It was like lighter colors, like
Could not care less. You couldn't care less.
I do that all the time. Yellow, like a striping. Oh my God, that's hilarious. But I don't know if it's striping. I don't
You're the only person I've ever met.
I mean,
Ever.
there's no specialty. No, it was a year that wouldn't have
Finally did right.
any striping. You got the pace cars in the older ones.
Another version of that same thing.
Right, but in that year, if I recall, I don't think there was any specialty guys that we had.
All right. Trinix got suited connectors this time. Roger also suited connectors. He'll play along. And then Brandon also a suited connectors. Raisin.
Yep.
A lot of suited connectors this round.
A whole lot.
All different suits.
Huh.
Linnell with ace jack, but it's not suited, so he folds. Nick folds, suited, but not connected. Apparently, you have to have suited connectors to be in this one.
Right. You're not invited.
If you don't got suited connectors, maybe next time. So 3 players, all suited connectors. To the flop they go. And rainbow flop. Who else saw that coming?
Right. So now the 9 is looking good.
Roger with a percentage of 69.
Roger,
Nice. All right, Brandon needs to catch a 4 for a straight. Or runners. Combos of 6s and 5s. Turn a king. Well, none of that.
I was going to say a heart or a 4 wouldn't be bad.
All the suited connectors. None of them were diamonds.
Right.
I didn't like it so much when it cost me $2 grand. I kind of liked it before I lost the $2 grand.
And a 5 on the river. Brandon just thinks it helps. It helped his hand. It didn't.
Nope. Might just be enough, though, to pay him off.
Yeah, that looks like 80.
Yeah, 80.
$80.
Yep.
And all right, so Roger's going to double up.
Well, he's going to get paid.
All right, now back to our pre-flop raising here, and Jason is the only one that hasn't done one yet. 0%.
Along with his 4 hands he's played, and one of them.
Get it in there with 7 deuce
I
offsuit
had
one
top
time.
2. I had top 2. No good on all diamond board. Jay, sorry, man. You needed an ace or a 10. Oh, Burrow, Raj, all in that 3% range, 7% strong. Roger with 4s again. He's loving it. He spiked a set of 4s already. He's looking to do it again. Yeah, you call. Yes, you do call. Jacks for Linnell. And here come the Max Payne. 4-4 Jack. What do you think?
I think your screen was about a 1.5 seconds in front of mine. Okay, now they're even.
All right.
I'm not sure what the delay was, but now we're caught up. So I was like, Jack, Jack 4, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then
no,
it popped
no,
up on my screen. I'm like, oh,
no,
okay.
I'm saying 4-4 Jack. Not Jack, Jack 4. 4-4 Jack.
All right, this looks like 5 players to the flop, and here we go, and a jack right there in the, not in the window, but on the flop.
And that was the case Jack, by the way.
Yeah, Trainwreck's got a jack. Terrible card for him, but
no, it's
ace
not.
out there, he can get away from it.
Yep.
You got to think 5-handed. Somebody's got an ace, right?
The Queen 10 is the only one. Nick is probably. He folds. Wow.
Yeah, needs just a 10. 10's the only thing that helps him.
No.
For that much money, Jack.
King.
5 can get away with it.
Wow. The Queen 10 folded there, though. He open-ended.
Whoop.
Wow.
Ooh, boated up, Linnell did. No help
And he
for
would have
that straight
boated
draw
right on
then.
the turn, too. He didn't need to bet 200. I guess with Linnell's luck, though, you got to, because he's.
They seem to hit those 1- and 2-outers on him on the
Yeah,
regular.
right.
It's weird. Some sort of statistical anomaly. Because both doing that show and dealing to him, I'm just like, man, he just runs up against it, and no logical explanation why.
No, other than just bad luck.
No, I know, but luck is usually,
What?
Balanced.
Goes back and forth? Says who?
I mean, statistically, it can't run bad forever.
Can it? Yeah, you can flip a coin and hit 78 times heads.
Yeah, you can, but what are the odds of it coming out exactly that way? Very slim.
Not really. They're all actually every flip is individually. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, I
because
know
you
what you
did
mean.
38 in a row, that 39th isn't based on the 38 in a row.
Right, it
It's
becomes
a brand
1
new.
in something million to
Right.
1 in 2.
Right, correct. So it's. Yeah. So we can't see Roger's hand because he probably.
Well, yeah, he doesn't put him in a box.
But
Like I said, Miss Corey's got a hold of him. It might be hard for him to think straight.
fours again.
Fours again, but ooh.
Yeah, they're not going to be good.
No, not this time. Lucky 7. He's going to get that one.
Yep. I'm surprised. I haven't seen much of Marshall today. Usually he's mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, but
I guess
let me check the time.
there's too many landmines out here, though. For him
Check
to-
the
Yeah.
location of the server. Oh. I saw him daintily sip from like 1 drink earlier, so that might be an explanation.
Brandon's drinking a little bit.
Linnell with the AC doozy. And says nope.
Nice 10. Raise it up. Dieter's going to re-raise with 7-4 suited. I like it.
But like that's probably being a little harsh. But my nickname in high school was Harchie. Partial. I just love partial. Partial. Beautiful. Partial. Today when it was trotting the fucking chair because it was windy. I was very angry.
All right. Wow. Raises with 7 deuce, but won't play that hand. That's, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's,
suspect. A little sussy.
That's a head scratcher.
I like these hands, though. And Raj gets the flush
See
draw.
that? See what happens?
Yeah, I
and he
know.
folded a queen.
Yeah.
Right now, Roger's 8 high. This is the best hand.
Yeah, he's going to go
Monster,
for it.
monster
He's probably
flush
gonna
draw.
win. Probably going to get Dieter right out.
Yeah, with 7-4 clubs. Ace and 2 queens on the board. And
Yeah.
it's like, you can have it there, guy.
Yep.
There you go. Pay for your massage with that. There you go, buddy.
I would have showed like the 6 of heart.
Just the 6?
Yeah. I would've
Just
showed
to troll him a little bit?
Yeah, just to say, hey, you guys, you know, I have a 6 in my hand on this board. Yeah, we just had the card show, which was great.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you know how we do the card show every last Sunday of every month. We just had it this Sunday or previous Sunday that just passed, and it was a home run, like it normally is. So again, anybody that's into collecting sports or any collectibles, we will be having it again this month, or in the month of April, rather, at the end of the month, the last Sunday. Come on down. We start at 9 a.m. Usually get done about 4. And if you're into sports, you would have a great time.
Can't promise nothing, but
Yeah.
the owner of the Panthers did say I could lift the Stanley Cup on center ice if we win it all this year.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe if I ask him really nice, he'll let me bring the cup to the card show, which would be awesome.
Nah, I doubt it.
I'm still going to try.
Yeah.
Say, hey, can I get that for, just a few hours on the last Sunday of the month?
Yeah. My place is throwing a card show.
Yeah.
Why don't you bring the whole team, too?
I was going to say, we'll do a live stream. They'll all play.
Bring the whole team, bring the cup, bring
All deal,
everything.
yeah.
Signing. Yeah. So who's the star on the? Who would you say the number one? Who's the captain on the Panthers?
Alexander Barkov.
Okay, so could we get him for like a
But
couple hours?
it's such a deep team. Very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Spends his off seasons in his native Finland.
Nice. Well, it's not off season though.
No, off season. It would be the off season.
Would it? In April?
No, I said if they win the cup, which is at the
Oh,
end
if
of
they
June.
win the cup, correct, correct.
And then there's no hockey till October.
Right. Then it would be. Yeah. I wonder if those guys do a bunch of like signings and stuff like that on their off, like where they're obligated to have to do it.
No,
No,
I don't
right?
think so.
Unless they sign a contract with a
Right, there's
company,
certain things they
a
have to
card
do,
company or
but
something where
it's-
they have to sign, and yeah.
used to be for stuff like Hockey Fest. When they did Hockey Fest, yeah, they'd have to do that.
Yeah.
It just makes me sad I didn't win that contest last year, and they're not having it this year. And be like, I'd love to sign some super fan cards for the people.
Yeah, that would have been
got
cool.
got 100 of them. Come get yours.
Yeah.
Signed and everything.
That would have definitely been cool. Then we could have had you over at the card show signing some stuff, right?
And Seffi Mo says when they win. Oh, see, I was trying not to jinx it. I said if we win, but Seffi comes right out with the win, so I'm
Right.
gonna knock on this table. This wooden table. Hockey gods willing.
Well, I'm a Ranger fan, so
Your team's a lot easier to read than mine. Is Igor on? The answer is yes.
yeah.
Rangers they can beat anybody.
Okay. Could they? They're a good
Yeah.
team? Yeah.
Not really, but
Not really.
Igor's just when he's on,
Right. He's,
can't score on him.
Could he be the best player in the league or no?
Possibly.
Really?
They very rarely give the MVP to a goalie, but because they kind of have their own trophy, the Vezina.
He's a goalie.
Yeah.
He's a goalie.
Yeah.
Huh. What's his last name?
Very long, lots of syllables, and I don't feel comfortable pronouncing it. His first name is Igor, and that's what everybody calls him.
Right. Oh, okay. Huh. Newer, older,
He's a young kid.
young kid.
He's really good when he's on.
Right.
If he's having a so-so game, nope. Rangers can't beat anybody.
I don't know if goalies hold any financial status in the card business. You know, like I think it would be like guys that score, scorers. Those would be the guys. That
Might be some older goalies like retired if you get it signed. Like if you had to sign
Right.
Martin Brodeur or a Patrick
Right.
Waugh, you know,
Van
those
Beesbrook.
will probably be worse than bucks.
Yeah. Van Beesbrook was a goalie, right?
Yep.
Was he? Because he considered one of the top.
No,
He's
but
not.
one of the best goalies we ever had, but
Right.
had a career year, got us to the finals in '96, but stacked up against those last guys I mentioned. Yeah, Van Beesbrook.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's not
but
there.
What are the odds he's listening to this stream? I'm like, uh-oh.
That's all right.
No more perks for a super fan.
Yeah. That's funny. So where's Linnell's next tattoo going to go is what I want to know. On his fingertips?
It doesn't. Yeah, I was going to say the back of his hand is all taken up.
Yeah.
Well, his right wrist, it looks like it has a little bit of room.
Yeah.
It doesn't go quite up as high as his left.
Maybe on his ear?
His ear.
Got a little earlobe tat?
Inside of your bottom lip.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know.
Those
I
are-
seen a guy. He like flipped his
Yeah.
lip down and he had
Yeah.
a tattoo on.
Yeah, the FT. Yeah. So ace 10 suited, jacks 8 suited. Those are always nice hands to see a flop with.
Roger again, not putting his cards in the box.
No, Roger's a boss, man. He
Brandon's-
doesn't need to do any of that.
He's gonna play. No, he's not. He folded. I was gonna say, I'm like, he's in with 4 deuce offsuit.
Yeah.
Gutsy move.
Uh-oh.
All right, Dieter's got the
Looks
flush
like
draw.
Dieter's not going to go anywhere.
Jason's got the top pair, yeah.
pair. Jason's going to turn an 8 of diamonds, and then it's going to be all over. Yep. It's not like you even have like much to defend your hand. Like every time he's been all in, it's been like another $50 for somebody to call. Like you can't protect top pair here
No.
with $200.
So I heard him ask twice. Did he agree?
I don't know.
No, it looks like yes, he did. So Jason wins the bottom with his jacks.
And the top.
Wow. Four cracks at a diamond and couldn't hit a single one.
Right? That's surprising.
That's bad luck right there. You think he would have got one out of four.
You would have thought. You would have thought.
I was trying to remember the mind that it's so funny because I've come so far from when I was 20-something years old. And it was interesting because I did my best to try.
I don't know. Looks like Miss Corey's making money today. She's been over there giving Roger a massage for a good while now.
Everyone. She hasn't left this table since we started.
Right.
We're, what, 2 hours in? 3 hours in?
No, when it's,
Huh?
we're about 10 minutes shy of 2 hours.
10 minutes shy of 2?
Yep. Well, you got somewhere to be.
Yeah.
You're like, I got somewhere to be, but you know, puck drop's not till 7, so you know,
Oh.
I got time.
Always got somewhere to be.
And it's part of what led me away from riding professionally.
El Burro with fives.
One of my buddies who's a professional rider, 35.
35 for the fives.
Yeah.
Ooh. Does Linnell want to hit a snowman?
No. Nah. There it is.
Oh,
Damn.
right in the window.
So nobody has anything to go with it.
Yeah, so
That's the
Linnell's got if
unfortunate
he's gonna bet, which he doesn't. He's trying to suck out a bet.
Oh, yeah. Back for half an hour, yes.
Trying to get something, anything.
5 on the river.
Yeah, Walter had a flush draw at the flop, but it's dead.
Yeah.
So River, 9.
Full house. Better quarter.
Oh,
Better
Linnell
quarter.
looks, he
Oh,
looks
100.
so sad. He's got that awesome hand, and he's not going to get paid.
He's like, nah, my fives. Could my
it's-
fives be good? How long are we going to tank on the fives here, Marsh?
I know you well, but I don't think I can call you this way.
Well, then fold.
Call here, Linnell, and you're not one of them.
It's like, why this story? It's like, I don't think I can call you. I'm like, well, then you should fold.
He wants to tank for a little bit. That's his
Just saying,
style.
that's what I do when I play.
That's
It's
his
like,
style.
if I really don't think I can call the guy, I just whoop, throw the cards in.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never seen anybody so happy to fold.
What just happened? Did he
Have
just
you?
turn into the Joker?
I don't know, man.
Is that Marshall, a.k.a. the Joker?
I might. I hope not, man. It's,
No, he in that last Joker movie.
Yeah, I
Wasn't
know.
that the
That's-
guy that couldn't stop laughing
I'd,
like that?
I'd really hate to have to go to leave you by yourself just for a minute so I can go put on my cape and utility belt and take care of the Joker.
You might have to.
He was waiting for the sucker. He was waiting for the sucker. Marshall, he was ready.
Oh. What, did Joaquin not want to come back and reprise the role? Marshall's going to play the Joker now?
He should with that laugh.
Fucking buffed off 2K with queen deuce. I really earned a fold there. Yeah. I don't know where you got that from.
Look at Raj. Raj is looking at him like,
Just like,
yo.
Yeah, give him $100. Spend more than that on the goddamn massage. That's true. And you can't give it to him? Right?
He's got the laughing disorder.
yeah, man. It's like you got a hold of some nitrous or something.
Wow. And I never thought pocket fives would make him laugh like that hard.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to 3 things. I'm listening to both.
So Linnell is not going anywhere with a
Nope.
gutter, which is interesting. Sevens can't feel good. Brandon
No.
can't feel good.
It's
Now he
a
picks up
jack
a
of
flush draw,
hearts.
which is not going to be good.
No.
My wife were at work, at her work, watching the stream. She'd be like, please don't get
So now Dieter has a gutter and the flush and whiffs, and the sevens are
Swing and a
good.
miss.
Golly, these guys, man. No aggression here. You just let sevens win it. There you go. It's the only way you're going to win the hand.
Looks like 3 1/4 there. And he bought that pot for the low price of $325.
Everybody's checking like,
Right.
duh.
Use that position
Like-
when they're checking it down to you like that.
Like this pot is definitely up for sale. I just don't get it.
It's like going all around the Monopoly board. Nobody bought it, so it goes up for auction.
Yeah. If you get check, 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 I mean, at a certain point, like, you think maybe the sevens might want to stab at it, or no?
Since I can remember, I have great banana split they had. Since I can remember, since I can remember, I have only eaten one kind of.
All right, Jason with his ace queen.
That's a great limp there, Jay. Max value.
I still can't get past the hoodie he's wearing. It's
Chilly.
like he works and makes his living on the ice, and this
Right.
is cold for him.
It's probably just the cards he's been getting.
Yeah. Linnell with 8s again. Well, they worked out pretty good last time.
So that's why
Not that he made any money with them.
That's why I'm not a fan of limping with ace queen.
All right.
Because now look at everybody that's in. You let a jack catch a 3-outer.
Uh-oh.
You let Walter here.
Walter with jack 5
squeeze,
re-pops.
Squeeze.
Oh, squeezed. No, I was right the first time. He re-popped.
Yeah, it's called the squeeze. He basically goes. It's call, 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 and when somebody raises like that, you kind of call it a squeeze.
Jason's got to decide. Well, obviously the ace queen was worth 10, but is it worth 175?
Yeah, because he re-raised Walter. He didn't
Yeah.
just raise.
So you got to know you're up against it when that happens.
Get it in, Jay. You can't just call half your stack. You're gonna fold. Well, you're gonna fold the best hand.
Oh,
pretty
don't
much.
show train wreck. He will mock and ridicule you. Not right now. He'll wait till after the hand. But,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, Brandon can fold, but Linnell, I mean,
there's no way you can let go of 8s in this spot. I mean, you could. It just
no. Look,
wouldn't be
Linnell
very
gets it
prudent. There
in.
you go. That's
Walt gets it in with Jack 5. I don't think we're reading this right, but
No, we didn't have ace. Close. He had ace queen.
there's the ace
There's the ace. But
There's
Linnell
the
got
8
the 8, though.
with the diamond. The
Diamonds,
diamond.
and he's got a
Oh,
flush
no.
and a boat. Oh,
there's the
Linnell's. It's
boat.
Linnell's world. We're just living in it.
Look, ace Jack. I knew he didn't have Jack 5.
Okay.
There's
they're running it twice.
There's no way Walter plays Jack 5.
Well, I'm afraid to say this, but I feel like you've been running better than me. It's kind of weird.
I'm fucking in for $5,000.
Really?
What game are you watching
I
for?
just watched you win 2 boards and all in with
I
pocket
won
eights.
$180. I left 2 right here.
$180.
That's got to be a needle, right?
Are you KC for the day?
That was most definitely a needle.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not.
No, not from you, from Linnell.
No. When I look,
Well, that's unfortunate that the 3 or 4th hand that Walter has gotten,
I see you winning. I do.
Yeah,
he
it's,
got busto.
it was definitely not his day.
Well, look at Linnell, man. He just jammed it with the 8s. Like, I'm not playing. Like, let's just go.
Well,
Let's
I
go.
mean, what happened last time with the 8s, and he got a full house last time. He's
Yeah.
like, and he didn't get paid, like,
Yeah.
at all.
Yep.
So he's like, it ain't happening this time. I'm getting paid.
I look over once in a while and I get a little.
And he did.
So Walter went to the bank of Walter.
Just went to the little ATM.
That was too fast.
And Julia
that was
says,
too fast for an 18.
Yeah, as how much has he been drinking? Believe it or not much.
Who?
Alberto
Oh.
Marshall. He really hasn't. I seen him with
Yeah.
one drink in his hand, like
Yeah, I don't
half
know.
an hour ago.
That laugh was definitely that was a little extra on top, but
Yeah, it's got us nervous here with that Joker
yeah.
laugh. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the ceiling, see if somebody turns on the bat signal.
It came. I mean, it just maybe it's been long awaited or long due for him. He had to get it out. So is that Nick on the button?
I believe so.
No, so he went out, but it's Walter with the 8-5.
8-5 and a 9-4. Ooh. Needs a 7 and
Get an
doesn't
8.
get it. Definitely doesn't need an 8.
No.
All right, well, given the borderline scary amount of laughter going on at the table, I'm a little hesitant to tell the people about this. Let's just make sure that Marshall can't hear me.
Yeah.
But coming up, our Friday night comedy series at the Paddock Restaurant continues. April 8th, we're going to have Andrew Dice Clay, Brian's boy, according to him. That's his guy.
Yeah, that is my guy. I talked to him. He just texted me a couple hours ago, actually.
Okay,
asked me how the stream's going.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
tell him to tune in.
No, Dice, it's going good.
Right. And on May 13th, it's Gilbert Gottfried. I think he was the parrot in Aladdin.
He was a
Let's
lot
get
of
some
things.
confirmation
He
on
was-
that.
Yeah, he was a couple of things. Yeah, I think you might have said the wrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna comment on that. But
Yeah.
he is coming here May 13th,
He
and
is.
then on June 3rd, Jimmy Schubert will be in town here at the Paddock.
That's your guy, Shu.
All shows. Let's see, the doors open at 6, food service until 7:30, and you
Yep.
must be seated by 7:45. For tickets, go to pbkennelclub.com or call 561-683-2222, extension 140.
Get you some Schubert,
Uh-huh.
Gottfried,
And maybe
and Dice.
maybe you'll laugh like
Yeah, no.
like Marshall.
Oh, I
I'll
do.
have you rolling like
I
that.
do every night. I do every night when my wife asks me to do the dishes.
Yeah.
Yep. I break out like a hyena. Yep.
Sound like my dad.
Yeah, I don't do dishes.
When my
I
my
just
mom would
don't.
say,
Yeah.
when are you going to buy me a dishwasher? He said, what the hell do you think we had kids for?
You could say that.
He
then,
was. He
but
was.
yeah.
He wasn't saying. He wasn't spending no money on no dishwasher. That's for sure.
No, but I just there's some things I draw. You know, I put my foot down. Not a lot, but dishes is one of the things I put my foot down on. I'm not doing it.
Maybe you're making too much of a big deal about it.
I could.
My wife asked me to do dishes, and I said, okay, anything to make you happy. And then I
Right.
purposely did like the worst job ever. She never asked me again.
See, I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart.
She's like, oh my God, have you ever
Right.
washed dishes? And
Right.
it's
You
like,
left like half the gook on the dishes and stuff. That works, man. I should do that. I'm not that smart to do those things. We got the Joker. The Joker's back. The Joker's back.
His face is turning bright red. I'm getting like legit concerned. Is he getting enough air? Because I hear him laughing like out. It's like, but is he
Honestly,
breathing okay?
I think he's soliciting for the next movie that comes up. I think he's trying for the part.
He's trying out.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for the Joker.
In case something goes
Well, it's
something goes wrong with Joaquin Phoenix.
No,
or-
he's going to do the voiceover.
Oh.
He's the voiceover. If they need extra laughs,
All right.
you know what I mean, like the echo. Yeah, he's in the background.
Echo.
Yeah, the echo. Yep. So King
Alter
10
with the
raises.
folding the Kennel Club hand.
Of
The
course he
disrespect.
does. Yep.
The disrespect.
It's not the Kings, man. You know? Yep. All right, Brian.
Yeah,
Alvaro.
I hate it when I'm in the big blind and I have a halfway decent hand. It's so irritating.
Here we go. And he makes the speech. He's like, oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, just show the one because you don't want to show the rag. I love when guys just show one ace. You know damn well that they didn't have anything underneath there.
Right. Well, yeah, he's
No,
10.
when
Not,
one, Listen,
bad, not great.
it's
but
a
not
rag.
bad.
When somebody shows one ace, they're not proud of the other card.
Right.
That's just bottom line.
It's like it could have been where it wasn't like ace 4 or anything.
Ace 4
Ace
is
10 is.
Ace 4 is just as good as ace 10.
You're not gonna catch Broadway with ace 4.
You're gonna make a wheel with ace 4 though.
Yeah, but
Don't do that. He's like, no, I can handle it. He's a big guy.
you can keep ace 4. Like if we ever play, you can have all the ace 4s. I'll take the
I'd
ace
rather
10s.
have ace 4 than
Okay.
ace 10. No, the reason why I say that is because it's harder to get off of a 10 than it is a 4.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
It just says ace 10 is a stack losing hand. Well, yeah.
Well, it definitely is a stack losing hand, number one. And number
Yeah, out
two,
of
like I
position.
said, if 10 high comes out, it's harder to get away from a 10 high than it is like a 4, you know. Ace 4, it's like you got it, you don't. You hit, you don't.
All right, the gamer in me wants Jason to win this hand just because he's playing 64.
Yeah.
Well
looks
aware of the statistics behind the hand, making it not likely to win.
like train wreck with the best hand here, but he doesn't know it.
As is usually the case.
He's a big favorite, too. And now
Yeah,
he just
he
went
is.
from a big
Nope,
favorite to a big dog.
To critical condition.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? He's a 61%.
And this time he bets.
Yeah, he's a 61% favorite on the flop, and now he goes to a 12% dog. That's just sick. And that right there is the epitome of no limit hold'em.
Mm-hmm.
You go from a 60% favorite to a 12% dog on one card.
Friendly check after the river.
Sick. Sick. They're at the final table of the tournament, too. Yeah. Garage doing some shopping. Doing a little scrolling.
Well aware of our no phones on the rail rule.
Not for Raj, though. Or Walt, evidently.
Right, that's what I mean.
Listen, it's their world, man.
Skyler's not
We
that
just-
tall.
we
You got to
just
push
live in
those
it.
cards towards him a little bit. Can't leave him out there. Walter with the hockey sticks.
Tell me Corey's on Jeff now.
Yeah.
Or has she been on Jeff? She was
Uh,
on Raj.
Yeah.
She started with Marshall. She went to Linnell.
Making all the rounds. It's a busy life.
What a life.
I'd like to see the hockey sticks win one time.
Will you stop it?
They just one time. I'm not greedy.
no,
And
I'm-
they're not going to win this time either because Nick just flopped a
yeah.
set of threes.
I'm biased.
Like I'm rooting for the hand, not so much the player. You know.
I'm telling you, he gives
Joker's
that
back,
joke,
man.
He gives
It's-
it, but you know what? It's pretty dead on. I'm not gonna lie, like it's pretty dead on.
I should go get changed. Just come up like
I
just
think,
scare the hell out of him in that too, and just be like, I want that Joker.
I think he needs to. I think he needs to put himself out there, and tell him he could be the next double.
Does he do stunts?
It could be.
Maybe he does. I don't know. I don't really know him
yeah,
much
it's
away
voice
from the
double.
poker table.
It's a voiceover stunt double. Voiceover double.
Walter, let's go with those hockey sticks. Nick's
Yep.
got a boat. We don't know what Jason has. And Nick checks that boat to Jason. Jason checks behind, and wow. Jason, he's playing the board because he played Steffi Mo's hand, pocket deuces.
Pocket ducks.
And the board is sixes and trays with a 4.
6 tray.
So I always have to give Stephanie Mo a little bit of the business
Yeah.
when she sings the praises of pocket deuces, and I'm like, that hand is terrible. It's the one of the worst.
We love us some Schmerkel though.
Oh yeah, nothing on her, but I said, but that hand is just awful. She's like, I'll play it all in every time, and I'm like, and where do you play again?
It's
Tell
awful.
me where you play.
It's awful till it hits.
raises me 4x pre-flop. I'm like, well, she's got deuces. So, you know, I'll play along with my ace jack, my queen, my king queen. You know. Okay, this time Jason's got the eights. Linnell pretty much had the exclusive on eights for a while.
Eights have been going around like.
But Jason, he's got him this time. Trainwreck's right behind him with king eight suited. So Jason, he might be drawing a one card.
True.
Especially if a king comes.
Yeah, that could be trouble.
With my luck, Steffi Mo, you probably would crack my cards with them. With those deuces. Deuce, deuce, ace, and I'll think I'm the man with my ace queen.
We
and just get smacked.
Catch a king eight, ace king eight flop.
It would be the case eight.
Ace king eight.
Nope, no eight that time. But everybody missed. Except Roger, who slightly hit because he's got a 5. But
Right.
the 5s are not enough to beat the 8s.
No, they're not.
Jason folds them 8s, though. Roger bet $50 on his 5, and the whole rest of the table ran off.
Huh.
So with a pair of 5s, Roger's going to take that one down. I mean, it was 1 over to the 8s. I mean, you'd think you'd see one more card.
Right.
If it was like ace jack 5, okay, yeah, I can get away from the 8s.
Right. No, for sure. So for Walter up there on that aggression, come on. What? I'm proud of him.
Dieter's got 7 deuce, but they're suited, so they don't count.
No count.
If I'm recalling the rules of 7 deuce correctly, they cannot be suited.
True. This is the truth.
Trainwreck with some more suited connectors. I don't think he's done particularly well with them today, but he made a 50 anyway.
Yeah.
They've been kind of hit or miss, these suited connectors today.
They have.
And I wouldn't call that a hit, but he's got some drawing cards.
Yeah.
Oh, Roger's going to make him pay for that draw.
He is. 7. Uh-oh, picks up a
another
club draw.
6, but it's
Straight
even
flush.
more outs for Jeff. 18 outs,
Wow,
and that's
check,
not
check.
one of them.
King high, good.
King high is good.
Jeff knows he can't win unless he. Oh, gosh, he checks.
Give Roger the money meow.
Wow, Jeff.
With that check.
Train wreck it. Yeah, Raj, flip it over, you win. Huh?
Yeah, you do. You have the winner.
You have the winner.
18 outs after the turn. Oh, what's that euphemism? Sometimes you can't hit water if you fall out of a boat.
Think you're supposed to bet the river there, Jeff. You can't win. You can't win, Rock. Yeah.
Please tell me you're channeling Mickey and not Adrian, because they both said it.
That's funny. You'll never know. But
Mickey said it in 2, and Adrian said it in 4.
You can't win, Rock. He did. They both did say it. They both did say it. Yep. There's really some classics.
Steffi Mo will not get those references.
Yeah.
Her and Ron were doing a show that I was jumping all over the chat in. She said she's never seen a Rocky movie.
Oh, really?
I said, for your homework, watch Rockies 1 through 4.
Yeah.
And Ron's like, why? And I said, no. I said, seriously, stop at 4.
Yeah. Stop at 4 is good. You don't need to watch anymore.
Or at least skip over and watch Creed 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Creed was good.
Creed was
like
excellent. 1 and 2.
But Rockies 5 and 6, yeah, take a pass on those.
Not so much. Yeah, the whole kid thing.
Yeah.
Although it probably had one of the most inspirational speeches of all time. In Rocky 5, the one with the kid.
Yeah.
When he was like, it ain't all about sunshines and rainbows. It's not how hard you get. What is it? It's not how hard you get hit. But how you?
No, Steffi, she didn't do her
something like
homework. Still
that.
haven't watched any of them yet.
Yeah. It's not how hard you get hit, but how. I can't finish
I can't
it.
think of it, right?
Right, like you get down and get back up, something like that. Yeah. But that was a really high motivational speech there. I felt like Rocky was like going into Anthony Robbins for a sec.
You had a homework assignment, young lady.
Yeah.
Very disappointed in you.
Motivate.
Just watch it, if nothing for the references. There's so many references in that movie. Like,
Yeah.
how do you even watch like comedy shows that like rely a lot on pop culture references? And if you haven't seen
don't
Rocky,
have
you're going to
anything
miss
Rocky.
a lot
Yeah.
of jokes.
No, I agree. I agree with you. All right, that's it. You know, that's it. Marshall's cut off from the stream.
Yeah.
Look, he just tipped the dealer 25.
Which is why he's never going to get kicked off by a dealer. The dealers will fight. They'll be like, no, 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 no. He's got to stay. You can't take him nowhere. Can't say I blame him neither.
Jay's snap folding this.
Yep,
Jay
eight
wouldn't
tray
play
suited.
suited.
No, 5
Nothing.
deuce off.
No.
See you later. K8, K deuce, A6. Come on, they can't all be bad.
Yeah.
With good position, raising with an A6. This'll probably work. Oh, hey now.
I like 10-7 suited.
And it likes you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, likes Dieter too.
Yeah. Well, Dieter pretty much figured out the formula here on how to win.
Said he was betting with a
against this
marginal
table.
hand with the position.
Yeah. No,
so,
he's just it makes sense what Dieter's doing.
just repop him.
Yeah. It's, I'd say that when you're in a game of, more tighter players, man, you should be 3-betting a lot.
I don't want you guys. No, you don't, man. I promise you don't. I promise you don't.
You know what? It's so funny. I have been recommended Adderall.
I'm betting anybody wants Adderall.
I'm willing to bet that's zero medication, Marshall.
I have been recommended Adderall.
Oh, good save by Skyler. Tried to score on the low slot, and Skyler said, "Nuh-uh,
Nope.
no soup for you."
So Raj is in there with Queen Jack. I
Oh,
love Raj's
definitely.
like throw-ins. Look, he's still like, yep. That was like a throw from right field for Raj.
What? Some ketamine or some shit? The kids are doing now. I'm like, fucking.
It's a raise from Nick with the old Queen 5 off.
Oh yeah,
It's a nice one.
It's classic.
Yeah, that's a good one. Look at Dieter. Look at
Dieter's
Dieter. He's like, nah.
I've had enough
Yeah.
of these shenanigans.
It's really not though. It's like not even shenanigans that he's going through. He's just being aggressive.
Well, just the amount of the raise, like
Yeah.
with questionable hands making it 40 on top of 10. He's like, no, it's
Raj
like
is
this is a
Raj is gonna
Mayan
win.
raise.
Raj is gonna win this one now.
Well,
Maybe not.
it would be a hell of a runner if he does.
If Raj had a queen or a jack of spade.
Got to catch runners to win that one. It
Yeah.
would be impressive, no doubt.
After these guys watch the stream, they're going to see how Dieter just put on a clinic and mopped these boys up.
VPIP. Okay, I'm going to have to check that machine when we're done.
Yeah. Because
Marshall at the bottom of what?
Yep.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I call
Well-
shenanigans on those numbers.
Well, when you got all these aggressive players in front of you, that's what's going to happen. What are we doing here?
Bomb pop. Claudio's in, Skyler's out,
little
so
bomb
it's time
huh?
for the bomb pop. Don't say that too loud.
Yeah.
We're across the street from the airport. Those guys have no sense of humor.
No. Zero.
He put you in that class, Jeff, just so you know.
Frickin' Joker's back.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of different reasons. No. Well, yes.
That's one reason.
The problem here is the bitter irony of the drug war. Because
When did Marshall turn into Pablo Escobar is what I want to
I
know.
don't know. All right, couple of 10s. Couple of 9s.
They're probably going nuts in the production team how Claudio's putting out the flop. He should technically put the flop out in the middle of the board of the square and then push up to 3.
Normally, yeah, but since they're not tracking the double boards, they probably don't care.
Right.
Like if he does that like in a regular hand, I'd be like, yeah, I'm sure they'd.
Yeah.
I'm sure the floater would get the call. And be like, yo, tell him to stop doing that, man. But yeah, the double board's the only time that Claudio's going to get away with that.
Yeah. So Jason just bet like half his pot, so I'm going to go ahead and say he's committed to the hand. Roger is going to need a minute or two. Here, guys. Look.
Whoa,
Nick just
Nick
folded. Nick's like, I'm done.
His hand is so bad, he skipped 2 players.
Yeah, he's like,
to fold.
I'm done. Look at Jay. Jay's going to take it down.
Yep. 2 9s, 2 10s. He's got a 9, for sure.
So odds are he probably had a monster.
He's got a 9 and a jack. He floated a boat or flopped a boat on the bottom.
Nice.
And with the 2 10s and a jack and a 9, I think I saw a king in his hand as
he
well.
probably
So
had
he
all
probably
of
had
it.
a straight draw
He had
on
all
the
of
other
it.
one.
Yeah. He had all of it.
Well, with Marshall at the table, you'll never want for a story.
Yeah. He's got plenty of them. I just didn't know he had the Pablo Escobar in him.
Oh, seems to have a wide variety of subjects.
Yeah.
All right, well, he won't play my old friend Joe Antan. Wow, it's very nice of you, folding for Roger.
Yeah, people want to fold for Raj.
And now he's confused, but the Claudio was on the spot, though. He's all like, had the hand, not in the muck. He's all like, here you go.
Well, Raj, that's what happens when you take 3 days to.
Okay, and folds anyway.
Raj
That's perfect.
Raj is classic, man. He is classic.
He just turned and looked at him like so indignant, like, how dare you? Oh, my God. And then looked at his cards. He's like, oh, never mind. All right. Jason's going to limp with the suited Kennel Club hand, and Trainwreck is going to punish him for that by raising with Queen Deuce offsuit.
Nice.
But Jason, he called. Snap called. To the flop they go. Ooh, and a couple of spades for Jason. A 7. Jason still leading with his king high. Both players check around, and an 8 on the river will give Jason the winning hand with the straight. His king high was enough with that board against Jeff's Queen Deuce.
Pretty passive with the check, 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 check. Let's check it down. Stack your chips, Marshall.
I'm not sure of the context of that statement there, Seth. But yeah, he's definitely enjoying himself. We'll say that. He's enjoying himself so much he's not putting out his big blind. So Claudio will let him know. I'm sure you get that a lot as a dealer. How do you handle that? I mean, I give them until I'm done pitching the cards. If it's still not out there, then I'll just, give them a little reminder.
Yeah, it all depends on, how often they're doing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If they're doing it a lot of times and they're not really paying attention, and let's just say it's a 2-5,
yeah,
I'll be like, yeah, put out 10. And then he puts out 10, and I take the 5. I put it in my box. Yep. And I tell him next time you got to pay attention. They usually, it works out.
I've been places where if it's not up by the time the dealer's done shuffling and ready to pitch a card, the dealer's all like, "You're the big blind." They're like snapping like on you. I'm like, "Whoa, geez,
Yeah.
I'm sorry."
I'll tell you what, if you have any Coke and you're not sure about fentanyl in it, give it to me. I will be happy to test it for you, and I will let you know.
All right, so I was going to say.
we be clubbing.
Yeah, we be clubbing is right. I was going to say. There's not many clubs left in the deck.
Well, Rogers got the lead with a 7. Zero
does.
chance he knows that.
No, and
He's like, "Hang on, let me get a drink first, and then think about it."
well, Dieter likes to.
Sadly, this is how I play a lot.
Dieter likes to raise and buy pots and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Mandarilla says, "I've been places where they won't even deal the cards until the blinds are out." I'm like, "Yeah, I've seen a couple of those too."
That's true. That's more or less tournament.
No, I've seen it in cash,
Yeah,
like out and around.
yeah, it happens. I mean,
I almost got fighting with you. I almost got fighting with you.
so I'm gonna go ahead and say that Linnell's pretty much locked up until he gets like.
I was gonna say I'd be disappointed if that was true because
Until he gets like 7-4 diamonds.
he
and then,
he was
like,
in for a lot. So
right, but now he's like got most of it back. So now
yeah, he got some of it. If he wants to like at least get back to even, he's like, well, he's gonna need a couple more pots, like his last couple of pots.
We'll see. We'll see the
But
hands.
6-5, yeah, 6-5 off. Yeah, not gonna get a lot with that. Not with this crowd.
Look at Nick. I don't think
With his
Nick's had.
queen
I
six.
don't think Nick's had a good hand that he's raised pre-flop with, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, he's suited at least, but
Yeah, they've all been king 5 or queen 5,
right, ace,
jack
ace
5,
4, that
yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, they've been very, very marginal hands.
Oh, I forgot. You love ace 4. Whoops.
That's my favorite. I like it in high-low.
Oh, that's bad news for Nick. A 7 of spades was exposed. One of his outs. You can't like that when you're playing queen 6 suited.
Against king, queen, and queen 8?
And,
no.
and you see one of your suited cards
Yeah.
burned.
Death would just be queen on the flop. It's the case queen. You don't want to rep the ace there, huh, Nick?
No, nobody does. Nobody's going to rep that ace.
Golly.
Uh-oh.
It's like they just gave up. Like, look at Nick. Nick just gave up.
Well, I mean,
the
Walter's
hand.
got Broadway, so, you know.
Nick just gave up, literally gave up the hand on the
Oh,
flop.
and Jason betting into Broadway. That's, ever see that ski episode of South Park?
Yeah.
You're gonna have a bad time. Oh, and then Jason picks up a straight. But it's Jason had a straight to the queen. Walter had a straight to the ace.
That 9 was terrible for
It
Jason.
was horrible for Jason. It gave him a straight to the ATM.
Yep, straight to the ATM. That's just true.
Yeah, I had a straight on that one. That was bad. You got it on the turn, right? You got to use your website, right?
Run at $10.
Yeah, but he's still fit even though he's like hurt. Not enough. See, actually was serious. Oh yeah. When you have multiple shattered goals.
Ace
All
7
right,
suited.
Ace 7 suited. Let's see if
fold,
Linnell.
Linnell, don't fold.
All right, he'll limp with it.
Yeah. It's at least a $10 hand.
I mean, not much chance. Not a lot of hands have gotten all the way around to the blind limping to see a flop, but you never know. There's been a couple.
We'll see.
Not even worth well, 10-4.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not even worth the 5. There, buddy.
No.
I'm like, I guess not.
Raj decided to call the other 5. With queen deuce.
All right, to the flop they go, and
Bam. Queen
wow.
deuce. Queen
Roger
deuce.
flops the world. Oh, don't bet, Roger.
No, he did.
He bet.
He did.
See what's out there. You know, throw a little bit of a fishing line out. See if anybody bites.
Well,
with a check. Now Jeff's
Jeff,
got a pair. Maybe
yeah.
he gets one call.
Or a 5 here, 5 or a 6.
3
or
of hearts.
3.
I'll call a card. Nope.
No.
I tried to.
Yep. We'll see you later.
Yep. Yeah. It works once, but typically that move only works once.
Yeah.
And if it weren't that part of our stupid economy and our industry, it would be totally fucking right. But it's
Celebrate. Now look at the road.
I haven't heard any laughter for a while, and I'm like, oh, Marshall done switched to politics, and that's never funny.
Yeah, talking about alcohol.
no
there,
laughs
eh?
and
Talking about alcohol, huh, Marsh?
Like I said, I only saw the one drink, and now it's making me wonder what the flip was in that drink.
Yeah.
Did he get some of that that Mezcal imported tequila, that 190 proof stuff? I don't know. We had that stuff.
Could have.
Just thinking a single
that
cup of
Everclear.
what could put me in that state of just one cup, being
Everclear.
6'5" and Irish. I'm like, that Mezcal tequila could probably do it.
Yeah, it would. Some ouzo. You know about ouzo?
No.
It's a Greek. Tastes like black licorice.
Mm.
Yeah, that'll have you. And Everclear. You ever heard of Everclear?
Yes, I've had Everclear.
You have?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. You still live to talk about it, huh?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Guess you didn't drink half a bottle or anything.
Well, not at once.
If you drank half a bottle, you would, I don't think you'd be with us anymore. I'll be honest. That stuff
did.
is like grain alcohol.
It is. And
Yeah.
I'm like, just never. It was one of those, okay, I did it once just to do it, never
Yeah.
again. Like, I survived. I have nothing else to prove.
Right, right.
So
I did it.
I'm going to stay away from it.
I'm good. No, yeah, a couple of shots of that, and you don't know where you are.
Would you believe North Carolina?
Yeah. So the queen is in.
And I started in Florida.
Jason is going to lose his stack here. His whole 185. How are you in a game with $185 when everybody's got 1,000 in front of them, 1,200? Tell me.
It baffles me.
Tell me.
Baffles.
Like buy in for 1,000, 500.
Two boards. And with the
Yep.
ace queen,
Ace queen is
yeah,
good.
against queen 9, it's and he didn't catch anything.
But it's not just that. Like, you'll buy in for another 200.
Yeah, it's
Like you can't protect a hand.
well, it's like one of our more popular, who I won't say who it is, players in the big game.
Yeah.
Challenged me
Yeah.
to play at another room.
Right.
And he says, "You think you're so good?" And I said, "I do think I'm so good. But you've got a bankroll that dwarfs mine about 350 to 1, which
Right.
is why I'm not going to play.
Right.
Because I'd have to run like God just to even have a prayer.
Correct.
Which is why I said, no, I'm not going to take this challenge.
No, money is a big factor in
It
this
is.
game. And again, if you don't have chips to protect your hands, you
Right,
might as well
you're-
not. You're a dog to begin with.
It's just shove fest, and you're just
Yeah.
praying for a lot of luck.
Well, in this kind of game, when people are kind of deep, you know, everybody around you, look, 3.5, 3.2K, 3.2K.
Yeah.
You know, with you having $300-400,
There's not much you can do.
it's a tough game to play.
Florida Mountain Man says, what about some good moonshine?
Oh,
True-
yeah,
true-
the
true-
moonshine, too.
True story.
Yep.
I can't say what town he lives in, but an uncle of mine,
That'll do it.
He makes some.
Yeah. Pure moonshine. That'll do it.
And when I go visit, I always make sure to bring a jar of it back. With my luck, some ATF guys are watching the stream.
Yeah, I was going to say,
They're coming after
we can't
me.
be talking about moonshine too
Right.
much.
I think we're still in trouble for that one conversation we had about what used to be in Coca-Cola. That one raised some eyebrows.
I'll be honest, though, I'm not a big fan of Pepsi at all. I'm
Right.
a huge fan of Coke, but I just drank a drink made by Pepsi called Pepsi Nitro. It's like vanilla flavor.
Three
It's
juices for Nick, yeah.
Have you ever had like
No, I
no,
quit.
no, have you ever had vanilla ice cream and soda?
Yeah.
You have, right?
Well,
think everybody pretty much
and
has,
root beer.
right?
Well, it's
yeah,
what a root
like
beer
a
float is, yeah.
Right? But not root beer. I mean
Right,
Coke,
right.
So it's the same exact taste. It's just a Coca-Cola. It tastes just like a float,
Wow.
a vanilla float. Yeah,
Cool.
it's amazing. It's my drink now.
If I hadn't given up soda, I might try it.
you gave up soda?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
It's bad for you.
For like dieting purposes?
Drop 30 pounds. Just
I was
by
going to
cutting
say,
out
but
soda.
then you would have to diet, and that, you know what I mean? That's.
I diet, kind of.
Oh, you do?
Not as good as I'm supposed to, but
Right. I was going to say. I mean,
I do.
You're fooling me.
Well, I'm doing better.
Yeah, you're doing better.
Yeah, I'm doing better.
All right, that's cool. You only have.
Yeah, my uniform's a little loose now.
You only have a little.
loose.
You only have a little bit left to go.
It wasn't
right?
like skin tight like it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, me too, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I could definitely lose.
Train
Lose
wreck
a
with the
little bit.
hockey sticks. Can hockey sticks win one time on the show?
I don't think so.
Just one time. I'm not greedy. I'll take one.
Well, you mean pre-flop, on the flop?
It hasn't won at
turn,
all.
On the river?
No, it just has to win. If everybody folds to
Right.
train wreck right here,
No,
that's a win.
Albaro's not folding.
Well, not with the ace queen, of course not. That's just silly.
Raise that up there, Albaro.
Re-raise.
Let's see if any sevens are out. The ace is out.
Yeah, not so far.
No. Oh, he might have a shot,
Right, well,
a shot of hitting the seven
I
here.
have a shot.
I haven't seen one
Looks,
folded.
unless Claudio burns one, they're still in there. Got a shot.
Bam, he's got it. No, but that's a good
no,
flop for
It is a
him.
good flop. He's dodging the aces and
How do you
queens.
check? Check and just let a freaking overcard come right here. Pink.
What's
what
the
if he checks?
What's the caffeine count on that new soda of yours? I don't know. It's got you riled up a little bit.
What if he?
Little
What if Marshall checked right behind though? Then you just let him peel off a free ace or queen. Like blink.
Check. Nope.
Still check. Yeah.
Train wreck sevens still leading the way.
Well,
Checkity,
Marshall slowed
checkity.
down after that. Look.
Ooh, and the sevens get rivered.
You want
It's
to
almost
check it
like
down?
it almost like Jeff senses it. He's half ready to throw it in.
I'm pretty sure if you bet the flop and the turn,
Yeah, Marshall probably would have
was
gone
gone.
away.
what are you doing? He checked, Marshall. Like
checked.
put a little bet or check back. Like Marshall's tactics are really weird.
I'm very confused by what I'm seeing here.
Super weird Marshall is, man. His tactics with poker are very
And Jeff
weird.
says, "Show me the ace. I'll pay to see it."
But he gets paid.
And there it is.
He gets paid off. Yeah. Well, Jeff, you just want to check it to the ocean. Like, you know. Oh, he says you're smart. You're smart after you let it catch an ace on the river, and you're smart to check. Like, come on.
Perhaps I should throw out that disclaimer. Like,
Yeah.
all of Trainwreck's critiques have
Like,
come
oh,
from
you're
my
smart.
broadcast partner, Brian G.
Marshall's
And
like,
not
oh,
I.
Marshall, or to Jeff, oh, you're so smart. You're so smart for letting me catch an ace and win this pot. Thank you. You are a very smart guy. Keep being so smart, letting me rake in pots.
I said normally I might have seen Trainwreck get a little tilted there, but Miss Corey's got a hold of him, so
Yeah.
it's really hard to be mad
Right.
about anything in life, really.
He knows he
when
did. He
when
gave
you're
up.
enjoying a good massage.
He
it's-
gave up the hand on the flop, Jeff. That's why he knows he's not upset, because he checked it all the way down. If Jeff would have bet the flop and bet the turn and got called and the ace came on the river, he'd be blowing a gasket. What do you mean, He'd be like,
Again-
I bet the flop, I bet the turn, you have nothing.
I'm just saying the massage though.
Right, I know. He
I'm
would
like,
be lit. No,
I
it
could have been
wouldn't
getting a
matter.
massage from Miss Corey, and the Jets could beat the Dolphins, and I'll just be
Right.
like, well, that kind of sucks. All right, next week.
Okay, I promise you that Corey would have been 5 feet behind Jeff after that hand. Okay? That's what I'm telling
You
you.
would have made one move, and she'd have been like, nope,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
out.
Yeah. She would have just been like, all right, I'm just going to walk away here.
Yeah, turn the spotlight off. Why does
Yeah.
everybody's lights on their phone?
It's weird. I catch a lot of people on the table, like when they go to look
And
at
it
their
always
phones.
goes right in your face.
Yeah, and I'm
right
like,
in your
I'm
face.
like,
And I'm
boss, your light is
"Jeez."
on still. And they're like, oh, thank you. And I'm like, how do you not know that the light is on?
It's so.
Don't you have to hit a button for it to go on?
It's like a mini sun in their phone. I
It
said,
is.
is it like an anti-mugging device? Like
It
somebody
could
says,
be.
hey, give me your money, and you like blind him, and then you can run?
It very well could be. That thing is super bright.
Because mine is never on. I mean, it has the light, but, you know, it's.
You think Walt's going to get some artwork on the other arm, or you think he's just going to leave the one arm he's got?
Depends on how he does the next few sessions. Hey, man, I mean, a good
True.
tattoo artist,
Right.
they'll cost you some
costly.
bucks.
Very. Very.
They're like, there's cheaper tattoos out there, but
Yeah.
no, you don't want the cheap ones. You definitely get what you pay for in that field.
Yeah, that's for sure. And you don't want to go cheap.
An ace for Nick.
Of course.
Already getting the check mark. Trainwreck would have to pull off some amazing wizardry to take this hand.
Maybe like an all-in on the river.
Or, you know, the board pairing and a huge bet.
Yeah, big
maybe.
bet right here takes it, but nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. He folded. I was going to say,
So
did he just bet and then take it back?
So we have Joker Escobar at the table with us today.
That is his new name
Yep.
forever.
Forever, Joker Escobar.
I mean, next time I'm in the booth in the production, that's, you know what? I'm El Burro, and I'm like, no, I'm going to type it in.
No,
Joker
it's not El Burro.
Escobar.
It's Joker
Boom.
Escobar.
There you go. So are we too far into the show to change it? We probably are.
I would say.
Wow. What? I'm watching that. Hold on. It's going on the list right now.
Roger with the old 3-5. Maybe we'll catch a little tank fold here. No, no. A little tank splash the pot. Call $10.
You seem genuinely annoyed by that.
Oh man,
Like,
Rock.
oh, the limping. Oh my God, I can't freaking deal with this.
No, it's the tank limp. It's not the limping, it's the tank limp.
So if they snap limped, you'd be
No,
cool
if
with
they
it?
snap limp, it's great. It's like you don't even, there's no comment. But the tank limp, I don't know, especially with the old 3-5 off. Like you're contemplating like what? Like
All right, so Linnell gets the lucky seven. Pocket sevens can never win, but seven rag
Yeah.
has seen so many wins today.
So anybody bets and
It's
they
it's
win.
redonkulous.
Yeah. So Roger bet his pair of nothings
Pair of nothing.
and gets looked up by a gutter.
And to the turn, and it is a jack.
So now Dieter's not going to go anywhere and see Roger probably check back. Yeah.
And there's nothing Roger can catch.
And Roger's gone. Couldn't see the hand. Nice hand. Bye-bye. Well played. I think like Dieter's like 100 for 100. Really?
He's not getting it in, but he's
I don't think he's
winning
lost,
a lot.
I don't think he's lost the
what
hand that
in.
he's been in. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the pre-flop raise, it's really slowed down from the beginning of the show, and Dieter and Marshall are tied. For
Dieter
the
and
lead
Brandon.
that one. Yeah, Brandon. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. Burrow is Marshall.
Yeah, we got
And then,
deuce.
speaking of Brandon, it's Steffi Mo's favorite hand. I don't know if she's still in the chat, but
Is he going to limp it? He's going to limp it for $10.
Steffi Mo, if you're still around, this is it. This is your hand's chance to shine.
You know, you going to raise it? 40? Gonna make it 40?
He got quads with it last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
here she
did.
is, sure. She
He
says
did.
all in.
Nah.
He does raise with it, but he doesn't go all in. 40 is
Well, that
the
would
bet.
be a lot of money, 1.8K.
Oh, Dieter's got one of his outs.
Yeah.
So that's
Put a deuce 5 out there. Look, Trainwreck would be in there.
Yep.
Deuce 5 a club. What do you think?
He says, Steffi Mo's, I'm so proud of him. I'm like, why? You said all in, and he just made it 40.
Yeah. Deuce 5 a club.
And the flop. Well, no calling
Oh,
cards this
boy.
time.
No, but the spade draw by Brennan.
Yep. With the deuce. Hey, maybe the deuces win after all. He's the only one with a spade.
Look at Dieter. That's awesome.
Betting with a 5 deuce. Can he get Trainwreck to lay down the top pair? He can. All right, Steffi Mo's counting on you, Brandon. Nope. Not going to play it.
And 100 for 100.
Well, you can't get quads with the pocket deuces every time. So,
No.
got. She's salty.
Well,
She's so salty. She spelled a 4-letter word wrong. That's salty.
so Linnell is gone.
Yep. Well, I don't know what hand is going to win, but I know what hand in the muck I like.
Yeah. Trainwreck's going to see this.
Well, they say you got to have heart to win this game, and he's got the biggest heart of all. Yeah, I'm legit scared for Brandon next time he's on a show where Steffi Mo's on the mic because, wow, she is upset right
Don't
now.
get deuces.
Disrespecting Steffi Mo's hand like that.
It's a decent flop for Trainwreck.
Yeah. Still got the over, still got the heart draw.
The worst flop ever for Walter. Pretty sure Walter's going to snap fold this.
65. I never worked for so little, except once, and that was a very noble cause.
All right, that was a little bit too long for you, Walter, to be holding on to the King 3 of clubs.
Although he did let me get that kind of long-winded movie reference out, so
Yeah.
good on you. Whoa. Did he just woo at the same time, both on the show and across the curtain?
I think so.
Because that timing is phenomenal.
That was pretty interesting right
Did he have a
there.
stopwatch? He's
That
like, I'm going to woo, and then I'm going to woo again in exactly 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you guys can't hear what we got in our headsets, but it legit sounded like stereo just now.
Yeah.
All right, Trainwreck with the suited kennel hand. You know the rules. You got to play it. And he does.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of Steffi Mo about being mad about folding the deuces, but
Yeah.
when people don't play K9 when I'm on the mic, it's all like, how dare you, sir?
Yeah.
But Nick with his 10 is ruling the world. But
There's
Trainwreck does pick
gutter.
up a straight draw. Oh!
There it is.
Channeling my inner dice man. Oh! 7 on the river for the straights.
Forget about it.
And Nick even put him on a 9. It's like, yeah. K9 plays at the Kennel Club. Dogs may not run anymore, but K9 will still play.
Yep. Somebody stack those chips for Marshall, please. I don't think he's had his chips stacked the whole game.
Claudio with the Elvis sign-off. Thank you very much.
Joe, thank you. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got, who's that? Frankie
Scott.
Valli? Who does the La Bamba?
Richie Valens sang.
Richie Valens, yes. Not for that's. I was close.
Not really, no.
No, Frankie Valli, Richie.
You were about 15 years apart on artists.
Yeah, and at
Frankie Valli was like early 50s. Richie Valens was 60s.
Authenticity or something like that too. Yeah, different genres.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Like I said, pretty close. That was a good movie, though.
Yeah.
La Bamba.
Very sad. I mean, I was already scared of planes before that movie, but
Yeah. Yeah, you can go down in a plane.
It's like if rock stars aren't immune, it's what chance do us, peasants have?
Yeah, basketball players.
The Wooster says Richie Valens is 50s. I thought he came in early 60s, like 61, 62, 63.
No, see?
Yeah. Immediately going back by like, wrong? Me?
Yeah, get your
me
music
confused
on.
with somebody else.
Get your music. Look at this. All the 10s are gone.
All of them. That tall Josh. I've been saying that for years. People call me arrogant. Meant cool, like fun and enjoyable, not like temperature-wise. Because it was hot today.
Yeah. Fire.
I had a headache before I got here, so it's not.
Wow, those 7s are looking good again, on the top board at least.
Any 10 is good. Any 10 in
Any
your
7 is good up top, 10 is good on the bottom.
hand. Any 10 in your hand is good.
It's like part of the conversation.
Or is it straight up top?
It just goes
Yeah.
right through.
Gutter, 7. For the top board, you just need 7 and a piece.
It was part of it. Like, it was
You sure there's a... Oh, yeah, the
On the
king's
top
on
board,
the
yeah.
bottom, yeah. Yep.
Because it's Omaha, so.
I still don't know. See, that's why I told you. You got to stack your chips, Marshall. Nobody knows how much chips you have.
Oh, well, I didn't say that. Maybe I could
Like, you have blacks, you have greens, you have blacks hidden under greens. Like, get it together, buddy. We got a poker game going on. People need to know what you're playing. Is it 300? Is it 700?
No, that's not fair, Steffi Mo.
What's that?
It says they can't handle the truth, guys never can. I'm like, I speak nothing but the truth.
Just speaking of...
That's probably why I'm a better dealer than a player, because not being able to lie is a real liability at the poker table.
Schmark's one of the guys anyways. What's she talking about? Clock. Yeah, it is. I agree. I've been calling for this guy to stack his chips all game. Oh, you did it? You gave Marshall it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Da-dum-dum-dum.
Bong. The bong at the end.
All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 900. Plus, what do we have in front
So
of him?
bomb pot for the Joker. Oh, I'm sorry, Joker Escobar.
So we did all that.
I almost forgot.
Did all that. Wow, that was a weird tip. That went to Brandon.
Oh, yeah. Ace me 8. This is the place.
Nice,
The
bro. Good
Action
job, buddy.
Palace.
Good job, bud. Yep. Can I get a count? Yeah. Ace Queen. You know what? We've seen Ace Queen a lot more than Ace King today.
Oh, I could tell you stories, sir.
Yeah.
They're in the chat saying about one of the games, particularly at night. I'm like, would you believe it's actually a lot calmer than it used to be? Like when we first got 1-2 no limit, like when we first got it.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it was a new thing here in the state of Florida.
I'm pretty sure that Guns N' Roses song was about us that week. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
It was, especially when they took out the anti-5,
The anti-5.
510 limit.
And then just when it started to calm down, they took away the $100 buy-in cap, and oh, it was crazy all over again.
Oh yeah. What do you mean? I could buy in for more than 100?
Oh, wow.
Definitely had a lot of poker evolution over the last 10 years, 15 years here in Florida. That's for sure. We came from 5 cent, 10 cent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before my time. But
$15 max or $10 max pot.
I came in to play before I worked here, and it was either straight to ante 5 or big lists for the those $65 sit and goes?
Yeah, for the sit and goes. We were probably the leader of sit and goes on a daily basis. Like, we probably ran, I'd say, no joke, at least 100 sit and goes a day.
Yeah, it was
Seriously.
No,
It was
it was
sick.
like a plane at a major airport. There's a new one every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, we just started. You're too late. Oh, you know what? Give it 10 minutes. You'll be in one.
I also played before I dealt here, and I literally would jump. Like, I probably played 10 to 15 sit and goes a day when I was, in my heyday, because we would just get three-handed and chop. Three-handed chop.
Yep.
Three-handed chop, because you knew you wanted to play the next one.
I could fold my way to third.
Yeah.
And get
That's
a
all you
piece of
needed
that
to do.
chop, and then up on to the next one.
It was almost like 99.9% understood, like three-handed chop.
Three or four people would be out in the first like 3 hands.
Yep. Yep.
Because they just wanted to like bang them out.
And it would just run one after another. Now we can't find a sit and go to save our lives.
All right, Brandon with his 4-3.
Yeah.
Nobody's raising yet, so hey, for $10, why not come along for the
now-
ride?
Yep.
Any 2 cards.
And I'm male, right? I'm male.
Bam.
Well, Brandon and Linnell both catch a 4.
And Trainwreck has a gutter.
Like I've got it all, baby. All. Like, I'm totally fucking
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I got Nick.
Hey, DC, guys, DC. He goes by El Burrow, but he will do the Joker.
Joker Escobar from now on.
Yeah.
The volume.
All right, Nick's going to let it go. Trainwreck buys it with his draw. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't? No.
he doesn't. I don't know. Walter doesn't even show that Walter's in there, but maybe that's Walter who has the queen.
The queen 5, yeah, maybe.
Or not.
In other news,
Yeah, Bobby Will.
no. I was going to say another. I was going to say another
Oh.
news. Trainwreck did not hit that draw.
Oh,
He had a
okay.
magnificent draw, and a
Yeah.
lot of outs, but he didn't get any of them.
I thought it was Bobby Will time.
Well,
Yeah, could it
well,
be?
now that you mention it,
right.
yeah, we're gonna talk about Bobby Wilson coming to the Paddock Restaurant
Bobby Will.
with Johnny T. Reminisce.
Johnny Tizzle.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Saturday, March 26th. I do believe that's this Saturday.
Nice.
6:30 p.m. It's dinner show. You can choose $65, $55, or $45 tickets. It's all inclusive, taxes and tip. Dessert, soda,
Yeah.
as well as a choice of entree, mahi-mahi,
I'm going with that.
or chicken piccata.
Yep.
Go ahead and give Joe Morello a call at 561-475-0115 for Morello Productions.
And
Bobby Wilson.
Bobby Will, son. So I think Corey has gotten the most poker time out of everyone today.
I keep imagining her, if and when, and hopefully not soon, but if and when she's no longer here at PBKC, just all of
Why
the
would you say
poker,
such a
all
thing?
the poker wisdom she's gotten, and seeing how they
Right.
play and
She's-
what they play and
we're
the
gonna watch
ranges
her-
and how
yeah,
and she's
yeah.
going to come on the stream and she's just going to wreck the
she'll be-
entire table.
Yep. No, the table. She's going to be like ESPN's top 10 prospect of the
Right.
of
Nobody's
poker.
heard of her on
Yeah,
poker,
right.
and she's going to leave here with like stacks.
Yep. Like, who is this Corey?
Yeah,
Well, she
she's
used to be a poker massage.
Just,
Like her,
just
her
coming
resume.
in and just crushing everybody.
She used to be a poker massage at the PBKC. Learned everything from Trainwreck.
All right, well, really? Checking with the Kennel Club hand? That's disrespect. And he folded the Kennel Club hand. Disrespect. We don't know what Roger has.
Yeah.
But Brandon's got an ace.
Look at Raj. Look at
Raj
Raj.
with his mystery hand
The
says,
double-handed
the double-fisted.
call. The double-handed
Says
call.
double-fisted, bam, come get it.
Oh, that's power. That's power. Look at
Well, and
Brandon.
Brandon's like, you know what? I think I will come get it, sir. And then the river is an 8. Brandon's now got 2 pair.
Oh.
We still don't know what Roger has.
Roger has the losing hand. All right.
Hey, he might have Steffi Mo's hand, and has Brandon
He doesn't
dominated.
have 3-5.
No, that's not Steffi's hand.
I know deuces, but Brandon calls us all day. All right, what do we got, Raj?
I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's deuces.
It probably is. What do you
All
got,
right,
Raj?
what do we got?
Ace,
He called
ace
you. What do you
10,
got?
Ace 9, ace
queen, and
king.
what else? It doesn't even
What?
matter after he's queen.
Yeah.
King, queen suited. Oh.
King, queen trying to bluff the river.
On the diamond draw,
Yep.
but didn't get there.
Well, unfortunately, he bluffed into 2 pair. Top
Yep.
2. Top 2, Raj. Not a good time.
Yep.
They say timing is everything. And that time, it was bad.
Yep.
Marshall, stack your chips, Marshall.
I messed it up. Oh my God.
All right. Well, speaking of timing, ours is about up here on our show. Let's see. We'll do one more hand here, but that's gonna be our time.
Oh, we've had
perhaps.
We've had a pretty fulfilled action.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we just the people and the personalities and Joker Escobar.
Oh, absolutely.
Just pure entertainment.
It was.
All right, we'll one more hand, one more.
All right.
You never know what's going to happen.
You talk me into it.
Maybe someone will get pocket deuces just to make Steffi Mo happy. She seems sad that, it's the show's wrapping up. So
Well-
maybe somebody will get deuces.
It could be coming. Raj, what would you do if it was on you, Raj?
Raj, does he get the Jeopardy theme?
I think he's in a tank. He's in a tank.
That better be a very important text he's looking at his phone about.
Yeah. Cool, Raj. Thanks, buddy.
All right, and speaking of Steffi Mo, be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the final table of our tournament. Steffi Mo and the Earnestly Speaking one will be here with your play-by-play.
Nice.
And since you guys love Steffi so much, she'll be on again Saturday night with the indomitable Skylar for the final table of that tournament.
Skylar, look at Skylar dealing, commentating,
commentating, producing. He does it all, man.
He's one of a kind, man.
All right. Okay, I appear to have overestimated the production. We do not have graphics for this hand, so this looks like a good spot to stop at. Like I said, tried to squeeze one more out of it, but it didn't really work. And I'm actually both Matt and Brian. I've been fooling you all because I'm just here by myself.
Yeah.
He said mockingly, "Get over here, Brian."
Well, all right.
It's time for the sign-off.
I didn't realize that we were.
Yeah, I said I'm here by myself. I'm not really by myself. We're just been
Yep.
hanging out at the beach.
No, I'm here.
Bringing the action.
Yeah.
All right. So as I said, tomorrow be sure to tune in for our Friday night final table with Steffi Mo and Ernest.
Yep.
And Saturday night, Steffi Mo once again with Skylar for the final table of our bounty tournament. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. So on behalf of our production team and our dealers and Brian G.
All right.
This has been Matt Fagan saying good night from West Palm Beach, and be sure to tune in next time.
Later.